Welcome back to Our Better Angels. This is part 5 of Case 3, entitled Identity Crisis. Last session, the long and short of it doesn't really matter. Ultimately, what ended up happening is what did happen. If you're interested, check it back, but I don't want to give them too much to remind them. But I will state where we're at the beginning of this session. The meat fridge shuts with kind of a resounding thud. If this were like a show, the last thing that you would have seen is Robert's face of surprise on his corpse as the door of the ice locker shuts. All right, Russell, what next?
Well, guys, I think we should probably go see. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. This occult stuff's not really my deal. So I'm gonna say we go back out into the woods.
The woods, that's always a safe bet.
Well, I mean,
Ian
all
says-
the shit happening is in the woods.
I know.
We're
we
not
go
really
maybe-
finding anything out.
Do you
not
think they
in
put out the
woods.
fire on Joel's house yet?
I would assume so.
I would hope.
Isn't there something that we wanted to do there? Like we wanted to check something, right? Like start of the fire. Like
So we
wait,
wanted
already
to
did that.
check if the mirrors worked
there
differently.
at locations, right?
Yeah. So we the damaged, like the scrubbed and painted mirror, didn't work in one location. I can't remember where, and I think Ian had suggested going to Joel's house to see if it worked there.
Take another picture and make another Robert, right?
Oh boy.
Maybe.
Well, I hope
There's
not.
probably already one more
Well,
of me running around.
I was gonna
don't know
say
if we
that
want
leads
that.
to a
Yeah.
good question. If
What?
the mirrors create copies
Right.
of us, right?
Right.
Can they take a copy and create a copy of the copy?
Well, that's what we were talking about last time, with or I should say like 10 minutes ago, where we were saying maybe the really messed up, what's his face? The guy you saw with the big head? That might have been from a copy making a copy again.
Oh,
And
that's super clever. Yeah.
We were
okay.
theorizing, fancy words, but like the more that a copy copies itself, the
Becomes kinda
weirder it
distorted,
could
yeah.
get. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's always slightly imperfect. So if you copy so much more imperfections might show up, right? Yeah. Yeah.
I just have like one small issue with the theory at large. Why isn't there about 1 million copies of me, my mother, and father then?
That's a good question.
Well, first of
we-
all, who's to say there wasn't and people didn't already kill him? And second, maybe it's because you didn't have the other mirror. Because remember, there has to be 2 mirrors. The only reason why it happened with Robert was because he was looking into a camera, which is basically mirrors and lenses.
Hmm.
I mean, I get that to a point, but even on the happenstance of just randomly having 2 mirrored surfaces against each other, it had to happen at least once or twice. I don't know if it's the place doing it, is what I'm trying to say.
Maybe
Okay. Well, this
maybe
is
it
the theory.
didn't happen there because maybe whatever it is either didn't activate by then. Maybe it needed some kind of certain thing to activate, or maybe since your dad, had the secret library, maybe he had some way to control it so it didn't copy you guys.
That's true too. Your dad had some
Like-
creepy secrets and stuff. And I mean,
I
it's
don't know
not
your
like
dad,
bad
but-
things didn't happen there. So
I would love to say that wouldn't be the type of person he would be, but we did just find a secret library of occult books, so
Yeah.
it's not out of the equation actually
Hey.
anymore.
there's always a chance he was studying his enemy. Stay positive and all that. It's not true until it's true.
Out of character, why did we come to my house last session?
To
To
hide the
stow a
body.
I
body.
forgot.
It's
Okay,
To hide a
okay.
body.
No, we were
Oh,
on the way to my house originally. Anyway, I remember me hitting the guy because I
We're not
vividly
on the way
explained
to
it
your
to one of my
house.
coworkers.
Oh, right. No, we were on the way to his house.
No, we're on the way to my office.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we were going there to get a private spot to speak and discuss things, and then we ended up at my house. Because on the way there, I saw the bobblehead guy carrying the copy, and
No.
floored that bitch.
Was not.
No, I thought we were
It
on
looked like
our
he was
way to your
carrying him.
house because that's where he looked like he had been headed last time.
No, we were going to my office because we just left McDonald's. Because I ordered a big
Right,
food
and
you
somebody
guys were
had like
talking
6
about it.
cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
and
it was
stuff.
it was me. I was stuffing them down. Yeah. Okay.
Protein.
We're already at my house. Do we need to go to my office, or do we want to just? We've already been discussing. Do we just want to go back to the forest, or?
So could I just clarify something with maybe the other players or John, if you know? So we have in our possession both mirrors. The mirror that we know is not a Gabriel mirror but provides protection, and we have
Allegedly.
the defaced Gabriel mirror, right?
Correct.
Wait, and we found the protection mirror. We found that. Was that directly behind the other mirror,
It was in the mantle.
or was
yeah.
that on? Yeah.
It was like hidden
So-
away.
Could that be the reason why?
Yeah, maybe the protection mirror was stopping
Preventing
the.
these? Yeah.
Because Robert didn't take a photo of it until after we removed the protection mirror anyway.
I mean, I
That's
could
true.
believe it.
That's true. But also in that thought process, me and Joel did see his mom way before we removed the protection mirror.
That's
Oh,
true.
fuck, you're right.
So that's not. So I'm not saying there might not be a copy of him somewhere, or his dad, or any of us for that
Who
matter.
knows? Joel, you
But-
might be a copy, because, like, the other
was just
Lynn
gonna
didn't
say
know
that.
that she was a copy. She thought she was right.
Then just out of character, John asked us how we spell Arkham, and I wonder if that's part of the equation. So I spelled it with the H.
Is
I
anybody
also
here
spelled it with an H.
a non-H'er? Like, do you spell Arkham with no H?
Can't remember what I initially said.
Take your
'Cause
time.
that matters more than what I think in
It's
the
the
moment.
first time
You
it's
could
come
probably
up.
go back up to the
Yeah, absolutely.
in the.
But, Andy, I think you and I were the only ones that actually answered that publicly.
Oh, okay. We both said H. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
I said H.
Okay.
I assume I said.
Oh, I said no H.
Mhm.
I think
So
I said
Russell's
with
a-
that.
Copy! Or either that or we're all copies.
Maybe he's just illiterate.
Maybe. That would not
He's a
surprise
cop.
me.
He's a cop.
I mean, it's really difficult for pigs to read, but, you know, they're trying.
I have an answer
You know,
from
when you guys-
everybody but Chandler and John. Official. But you said
Okay.
with H for John and Chandler, H or no H.
Yeah, let's go no H if there's nothing official. Let's have fun.
Let's go. Me and Chandler again.
Let's put more suspicions.
You're the
Yeah.
body snatcher. Yeah.
No, it's Brent and Joel. Sorry,
But this
Russell and
time, this time I'm not as suspicious. No.
So wait, if Lynn's double, like the first one we saw of her, if her double didn't know she was a double and literally just thought she was Lynn, but then the other one was like all kinds of crazy and running on all fours and stabbing my bed. What's the difference between them?
Maybe the crawling on all fours stabby one was the copy of that the copy of the
Copy?
copy.
But like, what would dictate their actions like that? Like, what
Maybe
would
it's
make
like-
them all murdery?
Maybe they can
Yeah.
change the intent when they're made.
Well, my first thought would be that there's someone that's out here like collecting some of these copies and then turning them into whatever that is.
Yeah, but why would they go that one
Also-
go after Tracy specifically?
I don't think Joel is
I
a
know
copy
things.
because Joel's wearing clothes.
That's
Yeah.
kind of. I was going to
None
say
of the
it.
copies we ran into has wore anything but a
We-
cloak.
No, pause for a
He is
second.
now.
The
He is
the,
now.
the Haynes, the Arthur duplicate, He is wearing a suit.
Okay, none
Yeah.
but the
And-
But I
bobblehead
think it has
guy.
to do that with when they were created. Maybe if they were created recently through our shenanigans,
They just get the
Oh, no, that-
cloak.
then they would eventually just find clothes for themselves.
I want to make sure something's
What a-
very, very clear too, Russell, because you're the other one who's seen him. He's wearing a suit. It doesn't look like it's like Hulk, right? Like it doesn't look like his body elongating and becoming weird has like ripped the suit. It looks like the suit is tailored to him. Like comically, the suit is made for this Arthur. So I just want to make sure that seems to be something.
The big-headed Arthur.
The big-headed Arthur, the tall,
Yeah,
big-headed Arthur.
Did Arthur
Right,
tailor his own
so-
suits?
He's got the neck.
It looks like a he didn't make his own suits, no, but it does look like a suit that a professor in like the 1920s through the 1950s would wear. It's got
A
like
nice tweed jacket.
yeah,
and
it's
everything.
tweed. It's got like the
With
leather
patches.
yeah, that kind of shit
Okay, that's fair.
to make it even more
Anyway,
exciting.
so are we
above
going out
table.
into the woods? Are we gonna go to Joel's house and see what's left of it?
I mean,
What
I'd like
time
to.
is it?
Why not?
One or
Oh
two,
yeah.
like 1 o'clock at the most. I mean, how long could it
Also,
take
let's
to?
In the morning? or at
remember
night?
that there's still a murdery Lynn out there.
Yeah, because you just had McDonald's for lunch, then you drove
Right,
to you
Brussels.
were heading to Middleton, and on the way you ran into Robert Ganger.
The Robbleganger.
Or if you go by the 1920s metric of naming the things, not Robert.
Not Robert.
Robert.
Okay.
Robert.
Robert Tupa.
Love that.
I mean,
Nubbert.
I'm game to keep going back to that old place, but I feel like at a certain point, going back into the woods every time to come out and commit a new felony may start stacking up against us.
Ian, do you maybe have any like contacts or anything that would know more? Like, aren't you sent out here? Like, wouldn't you have people that might have opinions about what's going on? In your like fancy society thing?
I think that I think that a society isn't what it once was, and they're short on agents. And so, no, I don't believe they have sent anyone out here. Correct me if I'm wrong, John.
Yeah, the first.
So I'm the first.
And if we're really, really confused after we go into the woods and if we don't find anything, we can always go to the Pinkertons. Ugh.
I don't like the Pinkertons.
Yeah, but they might be able to point us in the right direction, you know?
Or they're going to tell us to stop and then get me in trouble for giving them your dad's tax records. instead
I
of
mean, I guess
actual-
I could go to the Pinkertons because they want me as a guide anyway, so they're not going to tell me to stop.
I feel like you're the only one without baggage for them, so if that's your prerogative, I'd have fun with that, but
That's a plan B, guy. Let's go do plan A.
yeah, why not? What's another thing to add to the list of homicide, discharging weapons, and chasing random people in the woods? And I would
Why
look
stop
over at
now? Why
Russell
stop
and go,
now, I guess.
yeah, and go, do you
None
have
of
any
which I've
complaints?
done.
I mean, not at the moment, but I do think we should also take the, the rest of you guys out to see the ketchup splattered guy.
Oh, with the broken trees, yeah.
Yeah.
That might
you
be-
be able to-
Yeah.
you might be able to occult some more stuff out of that than what me and him could.
Yeah, sure. You could show me a dead body.
If it's still there.
If it's still there.
We should probably look at that first, because I'm pretty sure the smoldering remains of Joel's house will be there for a while.
Yeah. Sadly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine, Joel. You can always sleep in my pool house.
Well, thank you for being so kind. And I would look at the rest of the group and go, are we ready? Anyone got any final words before we use my gas money for free again?
We can.
My
Her
God.
dad's the mayor. I'm sure he could reimburse you.
I'll reimburse you. I'm the mayor's daughter. I got money too. It's only like what, 30 cents a gallon or some shit.
Oh yeah, it's super cheap. Give me $1, fill up the tank, and that old thing. Have a great time. But yeah, I'd be game just to head back. Well, head to the side of the bent backwards guy and the broken tree branches.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that your purse, Tracy?
Huh?
Is that your purse? I just posted.
Hold on.
Rainbow, right?
I mean, I probably do have that tote bag.
So, you're heading back into the woods. You're leaving your car here. You're just marching from Russell's house.
No. What?
I would drive
Or it's
to
places.
where we've been parking for the
So-
woods trumps.
Yeah.
Just as a note, if you park there, it's about equidistance walk-wise to Out Pond. You're not saving
Oh.
any time.
Oh, then yeah.
The only
Well,
dis-
yeah. Well, that'd be up to Tracy. She would be the only one who would know that. So it's up to you, Tracy. If we go,
Yeah, I think we should leave the car here because if we go back to the other place, like, remember the fire department was all up in our business there?
Mm.
Maybe not a
Yeah.
great time. And it's pretty safe here at Russell's. So,
sounds good to
honestly,
me.
yeah.
Okay. Before you head out, I'd like for the group as a whole to go ahead and make nature rolls.
Nature.
Natural world, sorry.
Natural world. Yeah. Oh, I actually have to open my
That's
character
pretty
sheet.
close.
Hold on.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Pretty
too.
close.
I don't remember what I have for natural.
Ugh. This is one of those where my guys lives in a city. Woo!
Of course you get it. Nice job.
Yeah.
You're right
Tracy,
there. You're a local.
Let's go.
When you get outside, it's kind of one of those situations. I don't know if you're familiar with this like kind of practice, but like, it's chilly, it's autumn. Kind of do like the little check the wind, look up at the air, look at the leaves, and you get a vibe that it is on the verge of raining. Like it seems that the
You
slightly
can smell it.
yeah, you got the
petrichor.
petrichor coming out. Yeah, you've got like the leaves are kind of upturning. You are very aware that it is on the verge of raining, either heavy or like at least annoying. So it's up to you what you would like to do in preparation for that, or whether you're just going to go into the mix with that on the table.
Rain jackets would be a good idea. I've already got a windbreaker on right now, which isn't great, but it'll do. But yeah, if y'all need something to protect yourself against the rain, I would suggest grabbing it now. Because it's gonna rain.
Also, you doubtless have a police-issued rain jacket.
For sure, yeah. I'll throw it on.
You probably also have
with
emergency
me.
ponchos, like the cheap plastic ones folded up somewhere in your car. We should
Yeah,
probably grab
for
them
sure.
just in case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't pay
So-
for those supplies. So.
Ian, Robert, and Joel get the ponchos. Russell's got the official jacket, and Tracy's good with the windbreaker. Okay. You head off. From your position, you're kind of... Russell, you understand that there's a potential that you kind of move on grounds that are technically like the property of neighbors, or technically like the playground of the children of neighbors.
But it's the 80s, so everybody does that anyway.
Whether or not you want to avoid notice or not is up to you as a group. But I'm going to say that you're not attempting to unless I'm told otherwise.
Wouldn't be trying to.
Tracy wouldn't be
Yeah.
trying to pretend.
We
she's
have
not
march on
there.
through.
top of this.
Yeah, you march on through. And about, let's say, go ahead and move us back to, no, we're on the right map. Once you kind of get to about here-ish, which as far as what it looks like here, it's kind of high grass plains, intermixed with like random trees. Very sparse coverage, though. This is where it would start to rain. Up ahead, it looks like there are some heavier trees that haven't lost all of their foliage due to autumnal fall. And besides that, there really isn't much in the way of cover, but it comes down heavy. If you are just continuing to move towards Spout Pond without concern for the weather, there are potential repercussions, but it is definitely coming down heavy.
Let's be more choosy of our path. Like, let's take the tree coverage as much as possible.
I disagree with that.
You disagree with taking the tree coverage against
No,
the
I said I
rain?
don't. Sorry if that cut me
okay,
off.
okay,
There.
okay.
I was like, no, I agree.
Okay. So you make it to this area, and what this spot here is, from your understanding of what you can see, is it's like one of those low basin areas in the woods. That's not quite a pond, but it's also not quite dry land. Like it's that really kind of just weird, scummy kind of like puddle that's pretty sizable. You know, it's probably no more than 6 inches deep, or maybe a foot deep, all abouts. But this area definitely looks as though it is damp. You find a tree that is apparently the biggest tree amongst its number around this pond. Natural world, extreme world. Tracy will just continue to kind of bog on that. Your presumption is that the roots are probably like absolutely drinking everyone's milkshake around it. And that's why this tree seems to be the largest of the lot. And as you kind of move to it due to the rain, kind of park near it, it's not hard for you to notice that there are carvings and markings on the tree. And they seem to be similar to the runes that you found on the back of mirrors. They seem to be similar to the runes and markings, the Gaelic markings that you've seen all throughout the Gabriel-esque kind of journey.
Do they match either of the mirrors?
Nope.
Or can we assess because of what we know from the mirrors? Can we try to divine the meaning on this tree?
Nope. So if you do not have like an ability to speak Gaelic, or you wouldn't really be able to read it, it definitely looks as though they are kind of all throughout the tree. And based on the carving technique, it looks like it was done more lackadaisically, or more kind of just like hurried or happen chance than the carvings on the back of the mirrors, which appear to be done by a skilled hand and purposefully. Even the one that's less skillful, the protection mirror. But these look like they were just kind of carved, and they don't look like they've been here for too long. Like maybe half a year at most. They definitely look more recent. Not like immediately recent, but yeah.
Fun. Very neat.
I swear at this point we have a magnet stuck to us for this stuff.
Maybe we should try to like undo these carvings. I don't know. They could be good, they could be bad.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 shot.
Ian, what do you think?
Could also just be a message for somebody else.
He would be scribbling down the carvings in his journal.
So while you're doing that, you would note that like you are still kind of like a bit of rain, so you'd actually kind of tuck in against the space and kind of like when you're jotting, basically very carefully. Okay, so I would like everybody to roll spot hidden. Ian, you will have a penalty dice.
Okay.
Good at this. Yeah, I'm really not good at this.
Did I do it? Oh, I failed.
Yeah,
Russell got it.
Penalty's not going to make that
Just
anywhere.
barely.
A lot of spot hidden to just barely get it there, Russell.
I'm telling you, dude. I roll like bad in this game, man.
So,
Except
Brent,
for sanity.
You are looking at these markings, and what you notice is that they form a kind of pattern that isn't very easily noticed. It's almost like they're all kind of cut from top down, right? almost like Japanese or Asian, Japanese kanji, kind of lettering, the kind of goes from
Columns, not rows.
columns, not rows, and it all looks like there's maybe 3 total columns, and they all kind of move down and end at the same point, which is this very strange looking knot in the tree, kind of closer to the base of it, probably right about at like chest level for you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll point that out to him, and then
Just
kind of
check
like
that.
feel
Check
on
the
the
knot.
knot. Is it like I know this is weird, but is it like movable? Like, could I?
So yeah,
Is it like a trap door?
you start messing around with the knot and its facing, and what you come to realize is it does look like there's a small little carved hole in the side of like the face of the knot, which you kind of fit your finger into and pull away, and it kind of pops out like a cork. It's not like wedged in there, but it like kind of like slides out pretty neatly. Inside there's a small little space in there, and it looks as though there are 3 items inside. A rope that looks like it's been tied into a noose, and probably has about 10 feet of length to it, besides. A knife, and a mirror, a hand mirror that appears to be made out of sterling silver for the handle and kind of exterior, and the mirror facade appears to be stainless, or like kind of like the polished steel.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pull each of the items out.
So the steel is probably Gabriel mirror then, because isn't that what the other one was?
The ornateness on the silver of the handle and the exterior, it's more in line with like what you'd expect to see on like fine cutlery, right? The handle is kind of like a, it's got like a kind of almost fern or floral like pattern, and on the back there are kind of floral markings, kind of similar to like just very generic looking, kind of ritzy looking patterning. And there appears to be a section in the middle back of it that is round, that's been kind of, it almost looks like a weld was popped, like something was on there and isn't anymore.
That'd be like the signature.
Well, it looks like there was a disc or something on it, like a coin maybe, or something like that.
Okay.
That was
Ring,
welded
maybe.
to it, and then the weld was popped.
But weren't the Revels mirrors more plain
Wood.
than ornate?
They were wood, and they were very ornate. This is more
They
plain.
were ornate. Okay.
This is more plain.
Oh, I see.
It's more like faux fancy.
Okay.
It's like trying to be French or something.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, what was the second item?
A knife and a rope tied in a noose.
The knife is like a butcher's knife, but not like a cleaver, like the nice kind of like filleting kind of knife, I think is what
A chef's knife.
A chef's knife, thank you.
Okay.
Does quick question. Does it look familiar to you, Joel? At all, maybe?
No. I thought these things were supposed to be rare from what we were told earlier.
Well, we don't know if it's a Gabriel's mirror or not. It's just a mirror so far. That's for Ian to decide, I guess. I was talking more about like the knife, because yours is the only house I know about here.
No, there were more houses than just mine.
Yeah, but
So let's think about what happened. So presumably someone or something came with those items, the knife, the rope, and the noose, and the mirror, pressed the secret compartment and stored these items here. I guess question is why?
But one thing we've definitely kind of forgotten, I want to make sure we are still aware of, since it's only been a day or something out, is there was a cult that is suspected to be in these woods that
that's right.
murdered Lynn
Yeah.
Parker.
Yeah. It's
That's
definitely
right.
probably related to the cult activities.
and she had been hung, right?
She did
Question.
what?
Something with a rope. Yeah, she was strangled.
Mhm.
It could have been a hanging, but we're not sure. We know the mechanism a rope
Mhm.
took the life from her. But by we know the mechanism, I mean Russell Baker knows the mechanism.
Mhm.
And Joel has
Yeah.
a suspicion.
And Joel has a suspicion.
Well, Ian would explain after examining the mirror that it seems less ornate. Thanks, John. Than the Revel's mirrors that we've encountered in the past, especially even the ones that are made of wood. So it might not be a Revel's mirror.
Should we pop out the mirror face and see if there's anything on the back of it?
So are you taking the mirror out?
It's probably a good idea to check the back of it.
And
Ian's looking away.
I assume since you've looked at it, you've looked, right?
I haven't touched it at all. I'm just making a suggestion that we pop out the mirror.
It is face down in the tree, by the way. That helps.
Yeah, I would have pulled all the items out of the tree.
Okay. And so you would have just kind of willy-nilly kind of pulled it out without even any concern.
Yeah, no thoughts, just grabbing
don't-
and pulling.
You,
Oh,
No
Brent.
thoughts, only grab.
you don't turn it away from yourself, you just look straight into it, right?
100%.
With your shades
I-
on.
I don't know.
This is
with
Brent's
my,
cursed
I do have my
item.
shades on.
Give me the cursed item.
When you look into the mirror, and what you do in response to this, Brent, is entirely up to you. But you see this.
Oh. Yeah, Russell's definitely
I
dropping
need you to
the
make
mirror.
a sanity roll as well.
Okay.
Wow, how do you do that?
Hey!
Also,
It's
if
You're
you're
on
interested
point tonight,
What?
Russell.
what the mirror looks like.
Oh, that is
That
so
is
cool.
That is a really cool antique mirror.
Yeah.
I got a success, by the way.
Okay. So you're used to this shit so far.
Yeah.
You drop
yeah.
the mirror. Everything else, like up into like the bringing it up to your face, looked correct. But when you look into the facade of the mirror, it shifts. And just to kind of reiterate, I'll obviously show you again if you're interested in the effect.
There's
So
a
you're
guy.
seeing some sort of figure there, maybe?
Right. To be more precise, it appears to be a man in complete black with glowing white eyes and 6 glowing stars around his head.
Yeah.
Cool. And
Not
you're just
Azathoth. Is that the son of Azathoth?
Yeah, I love that.
Isn't that the fool?
Would I know that from my occult knowledge, maybe?
You can roll Occult or Cthulhu Mythos, but I think that
Yeah,
since Tracy's been reading the book, you don't need to roll. You definitely were on the right path there. I don't.
So it's Azathoth.
Azathoth's son. Azathoth should be sleeping. Otherwise, if Azathoth wakes up, existence goes bye-bye.
Yeah, so what is the name of Azathoth?
It starts with an N. It's in the Discord somewhere.
If you kind of look for it in character in your book, you can quickly pull it out. It's Nyarlathotep.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Nyarlathotep.
Nyarlathotep.
you're just on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah.
He's not a nice guy. Canonically, like, real bad dude, just wants chaos and murdery, and does daddy's bidding, but also thinks his dad is an asshole.
If you're looking at the abridged version of the Necronomicon too and reading like the titles in question, Crawling Chaos,
Yeah.
Master of the World of Seven Suns.
He
the
really likes to create, like, just mayhem wherever he goes.
Faceless God. Bunch of names.
Yeah.
That's one thing
I
that's
think it's
consistent
spelled like
about-
this, right?
Yeah, it's 100%.
Yeah, Nyarlathotep.
No, the first O is an A.
Oh, the first O is
Nyarlathotep.
Nyarlathotep.
Nyarl.
It is also just if you go up,
Hey,
it's right
hey,
there.
hey, Chet, we'll do it. We'll do it while looking into a mirror. How about that? Chet said, "Say the name 3 times. See what happens."
Nyarlathotep.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Heck yeah. Okay.
Say it again.
So, like, I don't like that. I don't like that you see him. Was he, like, moving at all, or?
Unlike the image that I used for the effect, it very much looked like you were looking at a reflection, and that reflection was him.
Yeah, we should destroy this mirror, like, immediately.
Russell, did you know if that figure looked back at you and knew you were there?
I mean, do you want me to look again?
No.
No. I was if you could
You
remember.
want to see me do it again?
No, I don't want you to do it again. I was just
It
thinking.
didn't. I mean, it looked like I was looking at myself, but instead of seeing myself, I was seeing that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I agree with Tracy that this is bad news. I wonder
Where's
if the
that
mirror of
photo?
protection is helping us here somehow.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wonder what would happen if we put the mirror of protection face to face with that mirror.
Ian is like really looks really uncomfortable with that. Like, this is the kind of fuckery that unleashed all these things.
It's a question. Anyway,
Out of character, the dopest idea, because I wanted to do that so bad, but I'm like, no one's going for this.
right? Like, what happens? What happens when you use the mirror of protection? I guess.
Yeah, what is it? What is it for? Like, that's my genuine question.
I want to know more about the mirror of protection.
Yeah, I'm game to do the experiment.
You should do it.
I would look over at Ian and say, if you want to turn around or something, I know.
Oh yes, I'm turning around.
You get superstitious about this.
I'm not. It's not superstition. It's all here in this journal.
Okay, so what does the journal say about protection mirrors?
It says nothing about them. He came across no such things that he was aware of. What
do
he
you
did
think-
was he just made some kind. He was like he was too quick to risk things, and he was facing mirrors in every which direction.
Do you think maybe the protection mirrors were created by people who were like against all this voodoo shit?
That's a super cool idea. I just don't know anything about it. I hope so. And if that's the case, then maybe we could find them and they could help us.
That's the only reason why I could think of somebody wanting to burn down Joel's house. Otherwise, it's just an empty shell of a house, right?
Yeah.
We took the things that were there that made any kind of like that were new to us. We took the 3 books that were there, but the like rest of the library that we had already seen, we left, and maybe they wanted to get rid of that for getting rid of materials that somebody might use against them. And they said that the fire was created like it was an electrical fire, but you said that there hasn't been electricity up there in forever, and that your TV was unplugged. So
Yeah, I can guarantee that TV was unplugged. So it was shocking, to say the least, to hear the fire chief say that it was an electrical
So
fire.
funny.
Oh.
So do we want to go see the ketchup packet guy, or do we want to go look at Joel's house?
It's still raining pretty heavy, so
It is still raining pretty heavy. Do we have the Brillo pad with us?
No.
Pad? I don't know.
I just want to make sure: are we doing the mirror trick, or are we not doing the mirror? That's what
I'm so game to do the mirror trick.
That's what I'm
I
waiting to hear
feel
about.
like as much as I want to know, I feel like Ian has a point that
He's
all of
correct,
this
yeah.
stuff happened because
They just don't care.
someone was
Listen,
playing with things.
player characters. Ian is actually looking in his notes to see what he can learn about Nyarlathotep. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Tracy can offer the Necronomicon.
yeah, you want to borrow it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a copy, so it should be fine. It won't drive you crazy, I don't think.
Well, you seem like you're read it and you're okay.
So, in short, just a very kind of quick synopsis of the important bit. Nyarlathotep
Nyarlathotep
is the spawn of Azathoth. He, too, is considered an outer god, like Azathoth. He is known as the Crawling Chaos. He is an entity that is viewed by man as an all-black humanoid figure, and is seen to be able to change his shape amongst.
Oh.
Unlike other outer gods, Nyarlathotep seems to walk amongst and has agendas. According to your notes, Nyarlathotep encountered Arthur Haynes, and it is believed by Arthur Haynes that the not Arthur was, in fact, Nyarlathotep.
Okay.
So he was the third serpent from the Ark, probably.
Nyarlathotep is often depicted as an entity with 3 arms, a head that where the nose begins, the tail of a snake, and also his body shifts into sweeping tail-like tentacles.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much a serpent-like thing.
And I will post a picture of that kind of base form, which is undoubtedly
Spaghetti
wrong.
monster.
Like spaghetti monster.
Spaghetti monster. Yeah, pretty much.
It wasn't.
Look at
Yeah, I
that.
feel pretty much on base with
I don't like where that third arm is coming out.
Yeah.
Well, honestly,
Okay.
if I had one that had digits and angling, I feel like I could get a lot of work done.
As long as it can reach the keyboard is all that matters.
Or I could be drawing while I'm using a keyboard. Honestly, I'll take an extra hand wherever I can get it.
So is Joel
Yeah, if
a personification of Nyarlathotep in our plane? Joel,
no.
explain yourself.
But what I was going to say is, if Tracy offers up the idea of putting those 2 mirrors together, I'm so game to do it, and that's what I'm moving around to do that if that was a real thing.
She offered it up as a what if, and that's as much as she's going to do with it.
I'm asking Russell for the other mirror and saying, hey, can I have that real quick? I want to try something.
If he's doing that, I'm getting my camera ready at an angle.
What could possibly go wrong with the addition of yet more mirrors?
Yeah,
I love it.
pick the mirror up and hand it to him.
Sweet. Okay. And I have the other mirror.
Do you look into the mirror face before you do?
I mean, yeah, I gotta see if it's still there. Curiosity killed the cat.
So if you look straight into it, it is. But if you don't, it isn't. Like if you're looking at the mirror facing, it's reflecting like a mirror should. But if you end up looking directly into it, for some reason it is reflecting this.
Huh. Yeah, I'll mention that to Ian. Like, yeah, if I look at it directly, I see that. But if I kind of turn it sideways, I don't see that. It looks like a normal mirror.
And anybody who's looking at this situation sidelong, the mirror does appear to cast a normal reflection. Unless you are looking direct, like if the face comes directly to face you, then we'll discuss other things. But as of right now,
yeah, I'm not too keen on looking into mirrors that I don't purchase from Kmart. After what Ian's told us, but I mean,
sure. Yeah, after doing one of looking at it, pointing away, looking at it, pointing away, just to double check himself a couple times, he'll hand it to Joel. How Joel looks at it will be up to him.
Do you look into it,
I hand
Joel?
it to you back facing, that way you don't have to, scream at me.
What would Russell, this is purely a question for you. Do you look distressed while looking back and forth at it or not? Okay, John's saying yes, so.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say...
Sanity aside, you did succeed, but you're still not crazy.
Yeah, it's still right? like what the heck,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
I would take it. I would take it with the precaution of it facing away, and then
Arthur
I would pull up the other one.
in his
I
journal.
just put them together and see, does it get hot? Does my hand hurt?
So, you're all met by a sound that's sharp and sudden that rings out over the heavy rain, the battering of like rain on leaf-covered ground. It is the sound of glass breaking. However, it is almost a strange fusion of that sound and the sound of metal clanging against something. Imagine a metallic glass shattering. And when you look at the mirror, the face is broken. The steel, based on the way it is broken, looks as though it's shattered like glass inside of its setting.
This is just on the new mirror.
This is on the new mirror.
Not
Okay.
on the so the protection one looks fine.
Section 1 is perfect, as you have.
Okay, maybe it did its
So-
job.
New plan. Every mirror we come across, we're gonna put the protection mirror up against it and see if it breaks.
We have to do the Russell sanity check, and then we can smush them together.
Do you inspect the mirror after it's broken?
Yeah, 100%.
And you look into the facing?
I am pulling it in because I think we're like in the clear.
Yeah. So when you look into the mirror, you see that it is reflecting your face as normal. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
Ian says maybe we should face the projection mirror to the defaced mirror from Joel's house.
Yeah, but we have to
we
hike
should.
back to the car for that, don't we? Or did we
Yeah.
bring that one with us? I
Okay.
thought that was a bigger mirror, right?
Yeah.
I
It
mean, no,
wasn't.
we
It
had it
wasn't
with
one
us,
that
we were
anyone
bringing
said
it-
they were bringing it. So.
No, we were bringing it with us because we were going to go to your house to see if it worked there.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
So we do have it with us.
we do have it.
Well,
Okay.
go ahead
Well,
and try.
I'll do the same thing. Put it to the other one. That's defaced and messed up. So just to check.
Wasn't that in the car?
No, like I said, we had brought it with us because
Yeah, we had
going to
decided
go
to
and
bring
try
it with us.
to
Okay.
see if it was working at Joel's house.
Nothing happens.
It's already
Oh, maybe.
broken, maybe?
Yeah, maybe the defacing did what it was supposed to do.
So what are we gonna
Heck
do
yeah.
about the rope and the knife? Aren't
Start-
they the murder
You
weapons?
start looking around for them, and they are not in view. You don't see them.
What?
Bro.
That's fun. Maybe they were a manifestation of that mirror.
Yeah.
Or
Why is that sounding so realistic at this point?
Do you say or, Robert, and start looking around?
yeah.
Make a spot hidden check.
No.
Somebody with a rope and a knife trying to kill us.
Oof.
You have no idea where they could have gone.
Is it still pouring cats and dogs?
It's lightened up a bit. It's definitely traversable now at this point.
Alright, well, I vote that we move on. I want to see this ketchup packet, man.
Yeah, let's go.
I would like for you to kind of tell me if you're going to go to the west of this kind of murk, to the right of this murk, or straight through it.
Can you ping where the alleged body was? Because that will determine something.
It's
I'd
north
say
of
we should
South
go to the west side of it and then go through the middles and then head along the eastern edge of that bigger lake. Or bigger pond, whatever. What I will draw what I'm talking about. Like, I'm saying we should probably do one of these.
Okay.
Make sense? Okay.
Everybody
I'll get rid of
agree,
that.
or she's
Yep.
the guide, so
He's in charge.
Like
Yeah.
lost.
go ahead.
It just seems like the most direct route.
As you kind of move around the western side of the murky kind of puddle, so to speak, not a pond, but whatever it is, you come to an area where the trees are very much dead. There does appear to be kind of the remnants of grass, and there's kind of like a very burned out area in the center of this location, this brown kind of section. It definitely looks as though there is a remnant of like a burned pile. More occult minded, your first thought is like positioning wise, everything. It almost looks like a pyre. And as you're kind of looking at this from its kind of certain side, you all hear a gunshot ring out. Seems that it's coming from the west. Russell and Joel, because of your background, the two of you are able to tell that this is like a hunting rifle or like a high caliber kind of like 30-06 kind of rifle. And it definitely sounds like it was not too terribly far away. Probably like maybe, somewhere in this neighborhood here. I'd like for the two of you specifically to make listen roll.
Oh, come on.
I spend.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I spend 9 luck?
Yeah.
To make that a pass.
So due to the report of the gunshot, Joel, and kind of the strange echo kind of emanating through like the clearing, the trees, and everything, you can't really get a beat as to where it came from. You just know it came from the west. Russell, as luck would have it, you get a sensation that it's coming from like this area here.
Okay. And
Almost like it's over in the Middleton properties, that borderline with and just kind of I want to make sure that you are understanding, like, you're a country boy, we all know that.
Yeah.
Just whatever opinions you would have about what might have been going on over
probably, if it's coming from the properties, it might just be either a dad showing his kid how to shoot or testing out a new gun.
Isn't it deer season?
there. It's starting to get into it, yeah.
It's getting close, so he's probably just cleaning it off,
Poaching.
making sure it doesn't, do anything bad. That's for the game warden to decide, not me.
I think I said we're in November, right? I can't remember what date we were in. I know it's autumn.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
It's hunting season.
Like mid-October, late.
In the 80s?
Yeah, yeah.
In the 80s, it was hunting season most of the
so
year.
many fucking deer.
That's true.
yeah.
But like this would be peak, like we're approaching peak deer season.
Yeah.
Because you
Strangely,
want to
probably
hunt them off before winter comes.
you would know most people don't hunt in Nelson, and like Tracy, you would definitely know that's the case. There is some hunting kind of up north in kind of like the section of woods kind of on the western side of Boxford, but there really isn't much hunting that comes into this area.
That's
Most
really
fun.
weird.
Most
But
deer
like,
don't
as
notice
long
it.
as they don't shoot us, I don't see why it's a problem. Personally,
Yeah, I mean, probably just, like you said, probably just either a dad showing his kid or someone cleaning up a gun, trying to make sure it's usable.
I sure think it's probably not a great idea to get further into range of them, if anything,
Yeah, we're not wearing any orange, so.
Russell, to remind you, last time we went towards gunshots, we found that man folded in half.
True.
Yeah, but wasn't that a pistol of some sort?
Yeah, it was in defense, is what we were thinking. And if you just have a rifle, you may only get one shot.
That's
true.
true.
I mean, we can go check it out. I'm not against it. I'm just saying that happens a
just
lot.
saying.
I mean, hell, I test my guns in my backyard, so.
If they are out hunting and we're just walking along, they might shoot us on
My hunting
accident
guns, not my police
or on
guns.
purpose.
If y'all don't want to do it, that's fine. I'm just saying the last time there was a body attached to that stuff.
I'm down to go check it out. I mean, we're already in the woods. What's a couple more hours going that way?
Aren't half of us wearing? Oh no, the punches would be cleared. Never mind.
Yeah.
Kind of like a clear aqua color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to check it out. I have my police jacket on, so at the very least, if they
Look,
shoot
son
me,
of
they'll
aqua
know.
deer.
They're not high
I mean,
vis or anything, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty brightly colored, so
Yeah.
at least they don't have an excuse to shoot me.
Not
I'm
yet,
like
not
full
yet.
neon 80s.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I haven't met yet. Oh yeah. I'm just joking.
We could go over
That
here.
would
And
be
what
an
they shot at
excuse.
could have been a duplicate of you.
That's true.
So, are you heading over to where the gunshot came from, or are you continuing on the path as planned?
Go check out the gunshot.
I'd go with Russell.
Nope.
Might as well.
Nope.
We're already here.
Ian,
I'm
are you
gonna
going
stick
towards the
with
gunshot?
whatever Ian's doing.
We're gonna fall back. We have to know our roles.
But you're sticking
We
with the
just
group.
want to like hang out and wait for them to come back.
We
Hopefully.
could
Oh,
talk
okay.
occult theories or something.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me.
So you're staying in the woods. Russell and Joel are going in. Robert, what about you?
Staying with Ian.
Okay. So the two
need
of
to
you
get
head
shot.
in.
Just like old times.
You come up to what appears to be kind of like barbed wire, more kind of like a chicken wire barbed wire mix. Like you got a chicken wire kind of like up to about like 3 feet high, and then maybe a foot above
turkey
that
wire.
you got like turkey wire. Turkey wire is my brain. But yeah, it looks like a very simple fence, and then kind of like posted on the tree near there, and kind of posted on like the wood. Looks like an old railroad tie that they're using as like the post. It's got a no trespassing sign.
It looks like a.
And this would be right about, or like here. On the opposite side of the fence, clearing, short grass, and it looks like kind of like picturesque kind of scene. This kind of area. The grass is obviously kind of browning, but the trees, they look like it's like a small little like grove of them amidst them, and they're like the tall kind of like cherry trees.
Okay. And we don't see anybody around here.
Don't see anybody
Like
around
immediate
here.
sight.
No.
Okay. Well, I think we should probably, if we don't see anybody, and if we go on there and he does end up shooting us, nothing we really can do about it because we're trespassing. So.
Joel.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
I'm not really for walking across an open field when we could hear gunshots.
Yeah.
Forest is a little different. We'll go back. We'll just tell them we didn't see anyone or anything. It's whatever.
Okay. So the two of you head over that way. It takes you about 5 minutes to get there, 5 minutes back, 10 minutes. Hop in a skip. But for the others, while you're waiting, you start talking about, occult stuff. If you want to have that conversation, you can. If not, and you just want to keep it kind of nebulous, we can do that too. Your call.
Are there any footnotes made in this copy of the Necronomicon?
Yeah, so like I was saying, there are addendums. It definitely looks like the individual was mostly focused on Azathoth and Nyarlathotep. And the notes seem to be just kind of like chicken scratch, very hard to kind of decipher. And then there are segments that you can understand, but they appear to be written in some sort of code. Make me an intelligence roll.
Oh boy. Instant. Right here. Let's see. How did I do? Nope. Does Ian want to try figuring this shit out?
I'd like to. May I try to figure it out?
Yeah, you can go ahead and make an intelligence roll as well.
We're swapping.
So
notes.
she's like, there's these weird code. It's strange, and what you realize is the code in question is identical, as far as you can tell, to the Freemason book.
Oh, right. Okay.
So
And I mentioned
we still
that.
Need to find we still need to find a decoder for that
A
shit.
cipher, yeah.
Right.
Or a Freemason.
Or a Freemason, yeah, that would help. And Robert, you're just kind of like sitting idle, like as they're talking, or are you paying attention to what they're saying? Oh, did you step away, John?
He did. He said he'd be right back.
He
Oh,
said
sorry.
be right
I remember him saying
Tracy-
if my brain didn't.
Tracy, do you know if there are any Freemason societies in this area?
I don't really pay attention to that stuff.
If
They're kind of secretive, aren't they? Like, isn't that what they're known for? And like, I'm 18.
Okay, but you seem to have an awful lot of knowledge about these kinds of things. I thought that as sort of a culty offshoot that you might have heard something,
I will say too,
Honestly,
just like as an addendum, Masonic lodges and temples are pretty iconic town staples. Your decision here is up to you. You can go either way, Lark. I'm just letting you know you have the freedom to kind of just decide what you want to do on that.
I feel like Tracy wouldn't know, but
Okay,
she
yeah.
would say, like, if anybody knew about them in the town, it would be my dad.
Okay.
He is like mayor or some shit.
And he also
May or may not be a Freemason.
used to be one.
Yeah.
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 I think we covered that in a previous. Okay.
Very cool.
We saw like a Masonic thing in his library. Yeah.
Right.
John, you back?
I was be right back.
Yeah, I know. I heard you say it. My brain didn't click it. But I do have a question for you. Are you kind of listening to what their conversation is, or are you just idly kind of like looking around?
I'm just silently looking around with my eyes crossed.
Give me a spot hidden. You're a super observant man.
What the fuck?
not so observant tonight.
Joel and Russell, on your way back, I'd like the two of you to make spot hidden checks.
Sure.
It's so bad.
Heck yeah. Look at us.
There's my luck for the night.
You were heading back looking for them. And you remember it was on the other side of this burnt kind of, copse, and you find that, make your way across it. But as you're kind of moving on the southern side of this kind of like, empty kind of space, across the way where there's kind of like a small patch of trees, one of the trees looks shorter than the others. One of the trees looks different than the other. In the kind of mist that has arisen this autumn day, you realize that this looks like a probably about 12 foot tall humanoid figure that is solid and jet black. And it looks like a dead tree at first, but when you both catch it, look at it, kind of go, do you see that over there? Kind of doing that thing. You're pretty sure you see it move. Now, Russell, you've worked in the PD for a while. You've probably dealt with your fair share of stalkers. You've hunted, stalked deer yourself. And Joel, you have your history. So you understand, too, that this individual has an almost like predatory kind of leaning. It's almost like it's kind of like crouched forward and strangely kind of directed at where you now see Ian, Robert, Tracy. Maybe about 100, about 300 feet or so away from them.
You got your gun?
Always got my baby.
Robert gonna die tonight.
For Russell, I want to make sure we reiterate too. There's definitely kind of mentions in Middleton and other places they're in. Something called the Tall Man. I think I mentioned that in the kind of lead up. But I just want to make sure I reiterate. This definitely seems to match that description based on what you're looking at.
All those people that say they saw a tall man are making sense. How long has this shit been here? Yeah, I don't know if guns work on them till I know, so I'm gonna definitely have my gun drawn. I kind of like, can I start like running towards the others?
Yeah, that's. I was about to say I'd start
Yeah, I'm
running
gonna
and
start
yelling.
running towards them and be like, "Hey, yo, get out of there! Big tall guy about to eat you. Probably the guy that made the ketchup packet guy."
Oh, okay. with the tree having the runes, didn't know if they should stay at the tree.
Oh, they moved away from that a
We're
while
not at
ago.
the tree,
Yeah,
yeah.
you guys moved away from that. That's down here. I'll put a marker
Oh.
for it. It's okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize how far we went before we split off with the gunshot. That's my bad. Then, yeah, no, I would tell them run. I'd just be screaming run.
Okay. Tracy, Ian, Robert, they come rushing out of the woods to the west, yelling, "Run, run, run." Do
Yeah,
you run into the muck? Do you run south?
I'm running. So they're coming out of the west, right? And then this is the muck you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would guess I would try to skirt around it by going to the south, southeast, but like here
Okay.
and then here.
And Tracy likewise? I'm going
Like
to
this.
assume that that's a yes. I think you're muted.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Dogs
Okay.
are barking.
So you guys are rushing.
But
you're
yeah,
not getting
back
that
to
far.
the tree. Yeah.
You're heading back. You're backtracking. You're backtracking to the best of your ability. Russell, are you taking that shot or no?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Don't worry about it. Narrative. Oh, so it's actually for the success. I'm going to go ahead and let you roll the attack.
I roll handgun itself, but
Okay. Boom! You watch the shot fly off, and you're pretty sure you hit it. But when it hits, like you got that loud crack, and then there's like another crack that happens when it hits, and you see now the both of you looking at it. You realize that it is a tree, and a portion of it breaks off, like you shot the branch off.
We're like, ah.
Are we getting group delusions now, too?
Ian, Robert, Tracy, as you're rushing away and you're looking back, you don't see a thing to run from, but you do hear the report of Russell's gun go off. Again, not knowing Russell's shooting a gun, just hearing a gun go off. I would say that every one of you is a inquisitive enough mind that I'm going to let you make a listen roll real quick.
Okay.
¿Dónde está la audición?
So
Yeah,
there is
big
no
failure.
difference in your mind of the sound of a revolver being shot and a hunting rifle being shot. So
I don't
again,
know.
Makes sense.
formulate your equations as you'd like,
Robert knows.
but
Yeah,
as
what
you're
about
rushing
me?
through the mucky muck... Oh, Robert, yeah, you would know that it sounds like the gun that just fired is not the same gun that fired earlier. You wouldn't know the types and such. You just know that there have been two different guns that have been fired this afternoon.
Could I say that it sounds like the gun that
It's definitely
that
not on the-
Russell fired at us?
It's definitely not on the top of your mind at current. With the
Alright,
hard success,
alright.
you would know that it sounds like Russell's gun if you've heard Russell shoot his gun before.
Yeah,
He did, he
Russell
shot
shot
at
at us.
He
So,
shot
yeah.
at my feet.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
definitely heard that same gun. That's Russell's gun that just sparked off. But in the heat of the moment, you're aware of that fact. Everyone else is kind of just like rushing towards the tree to get back to the tree.
So Ian would like turn around and back. He's not going back, but he's like running backwards for a little bit, just trying to see what he could see.
And as you are
And then
making
he
your
would-
way to the tree,
Mhm.
Tracy, since you're probably leading the pack, you would see that there's about 6 figures around the tree. It almost looks like a group of 30-somethings in kind of just like pretty regular guy gear. You know, jeans, probably flannels this time of year, standing around the tree.
we
Could be
should probably
hunters.
slow
It could be
down.
Pinkertons.
I'm gonna
Tracy,
try
you're
to
in the
get
lead.
everybody to slow down. Yeah.
You get them to slow down. Are you trying to hide everybody?
Probably a good idea. I'm
Great.
not very good at it though.
Yeah, well, we're rolling them, so
What's the thing? Stealth?
I believe that is it, or there might be a hide.
I don't think there's a hide. I don't see it. Yeah,
Then
there's
it's
no
stealth?
hide. It's stealth. Nope.
Oh,
Hey, everybody, hi!
You're friendly.
There's guys up there. You should probably hide.
He's talking in her loud, soft voice.
She's just panicky right now because of the gunshots and being told to run. And now there's guys up ahead of us, and she's still trying to hide though.
Okay.
She's just not very good at it.
Ian
Also, she's wearing
and
bright
Robert,
colors.
she kind of turns around and like starts trying to move to hide. And you two are welcome to do what you'd like. You do not see the kind of instigating event immediately. If you want to, so basically, I'm giving you a couple options here. Tracy said hide. You can try that, or you can try to see what she says to hide from. Basically, the two main options, or anything you can think of in between.
So it is. What time of year again?
Autumn.
Fall.
Autumn.
Autumn. Great. Perfect. There are leaves down.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to find a pile of leaves and like just hit the floor.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth roll.
And
There's
black clothes.
there is no bonus that you're receiving for this.
Yeah, that's fine. My stealth is really bad.
And Robert,
Oof,
Yeah, we have the same stealth.
You try to duck behind a tree. That makes sense?
Yeah.
He didn't say anything.
you can go ahead.
Yeah, but he nodded.
No.
Oh, you're asking me to stop.
roll it. Roll it.
Okay.
We all doing so good.
So when they
He picks
break,
it.
when they break from their circle, are you spending luck?
Me no.
Okay, cool. When they break from their circle, what you realize is that 2 of the 6 individuals appear to be holding rifles.
Oh.
They look over in your direction, and you can see them like kind of talking amongst themselves. The lead guy, the one who's kind of moving to you, kind of in the front, as I mentioned, wearing jeans, kind of like a flannel shirt, and he has a pistol that he's pulling out of his belt loop or out of his pants there, and he kind of starts walking in your direction. It's
I'm
very
gonna put my hands up
it's very
and
clear
say,
to
"I'm
you.
unarmed."
Yep. It's very clear to you that they see you, that the jig is up. And then they stop. They look like they were getting ready to use their weapons or point them at you, but they stop, and then they start running away from you.
What?
Oh boy.
You hear,
I'm gonna look over my shoulder.
You hear
Yeah.
footfall from behind you, and you would see Joel, who I assume broke off from Russell, and you would also see Russell coming to you, catching up with you since you stopped.
Alright, I'm going to go to the tree then, because we were running from something else. And
Well,
yeah,
they're kind of like catching up to you, and Russell and Joel, since you're coming to another situation that you're unaware of, go ahead and give you another spot hidden roll.
Man, I would have done so well with stealth.
Yeah, so Russell, 6 guys seem to be walking off, kind of heading south from where you're at.
Mhm.
Almost like they're kind of following the same path that you were on. Based on the look of them, you're pretty sure you recognize one of them as like a neighbor.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll holler, stop, this is Russell Baker from the Sheriff's Department. I need some questions answered.
They keep running.
Okay. And I can do about that. I'm not going to be able to chase 6 of them.
Yeah, they're a
Question
good
your
distance
neighbor
away.
later.
Billy Bob, get back here.
I will remember that.
Go knocking on your
pictured-
neighbor's door at 10 p.m. Excuse me. You have a moment to talk
pictured
about our
when
Lord
we,
Savior Tall Man?
The,
I pictured when they saw us that they pointed at us like the Resident Evil first
Oh,
time
yeah,
you
yeah.
go into the
Huh.
no, see about this escuela.
Right.
Are
Anyway.
we haunted? Ooh.
Anyway, to the tree.
You make it
I
back
need
to the
to know what's
tree.
going on. I'm so confused. We were running from something, and then we ran to like a bunch of people who were gonna shoot us. I think.
Definitely.
So I don't think I made a point of it, But I do want to ask now, and you can answer however you please. How is the tree left? Open or closed?
Open.
I-
We never did. We never said
Oh,
that we
yeah.
closed it.
I was like, we
Right.
wouldn't put it back.
Right. It was empty though, right? Because you said
Uh-huh.
that the rope and the knife were gone. So I don't. I wasn't there. So either probably Brent or who was maybe last there. I don't know.
Yeah, I left it. I left it open. I didn't even think to close it.
Yeah. Why pick up the knot of wood from the ground after you dropped it? You know, it's kind of a waste of time. So, it appears to be in the same state that you left it.
You want to tell me what we were running from?
Me and Joel saw the tall man.
Are you
He
sure?
looked like he's about to grab you. 100%. Joel can
Yeah.
confirm. I know I've been seeing crazy shit, but
Yeah, no,
I got a
he's
witness this time.
yeah, it was like seeing a living tree. Yeah, and it started just. It looked like it was ready just to jump out at you guys. And we're pretty sure you shot the thing, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And yeah, I don't know where it went, but it looked ready to do what we were trying to show you it did before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you sure that it's what caused the other thing?
I mean,
It was
matches about
yeah.
what we could assume. You know, we didn't
Yeah.
see it then, but judging by its size and, you know,
You're cut
everything
off.
like that.
You're cut off from finishing that sentence. You start hearing gunfire coming from the south. And in the kind of pretty close proximity, you can also hear screaming coming from the south as well.
From like your house?
Like down in the direction of your house.
Oof.
We should probably look in. Well, you should probably look into that, Russell. You are a sheriff.
Ian will look
Yeah.
into the hole in the tree before we leave.
I
Empty.
think that goose is cooked, Ian.
Empty. Okay.
Yeah, I'll start running down that way to see what these people just did.
Yeah, I'll start booking it.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll follow at a small distance.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll need maybe a couple of miles between us.
Since you are moving and you're trying to get to the situation quickly, is that a fair assumption, Russell?
100%. Yeah.
Is everybody also
Yes.
keeping pace?
I'm not
Yeah, I'm
trying
just
to be
being
sneaky.
back a good 20 yards.
Sure. As far as movement goes, there really isn't much of like a metric for kind of determining kind of longer pace movement like this. So what I'm going to have you do, make looking for like an athletics kind of skill. Just a strength check.
Where's your stats?
Surprised I don't have anything like gymnastics or anything.
Yeah, same.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Yo,
Wait,
match
Constitution,
strength. Let's
maybe?
go.
Everybody's rolling strength. Hold
Yes,
on.
please.
Where's strength?
Wow.
Wow.
I won. Nice.
Is that everybody?
You guys should take an aerobics class.
Yeah.
So-
Jazzercise.
My question to you, Tracy, is: do you want to overtake Russell in the lead?
No,
Then you are
absolutely not. I'm not running into a gunfight without gun.
got it. So the gunfire ends before you make it to the scene, and probably a good 30 seconds to a minute passes after that happens, and you would see out in the tall grass, strangely, these weird patches of grass that look like they're kind of like weighted down by something.
Definitely a body. I'll go check it out though.
Yeah. So the first one you come up to is the guy you know, whose name was Henry Diggs. And it looks like he had his head twisted, like a full 360 degrees. Like he was a bottle and whatever got a hold of him was trying to twist him open. His revolver, you're pretty sure, is somewhere in the field, but you don't see it.
Yeah.
We should probably look for that though, because it would probably be a good idea to have more than one gun if everybody's out near with guns.
I mean, obviously, it didn't help them. They had a
And I have a gun.
But it can improve chances. Doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna win, but still,
Have any of you ever shot a gun?
Russell,
Yeah.
Yes.
you see that there are other weighted areas, and you're kind of talking back to them, talking at them. Tracy, Ian, Robert, Joel, you're kind of letting Russell kind of take the lead on this and investigate, or are you kind of moving up with them and investigating?
No.
Staying back, right?
Staying back.
So all four of you would hear kind of like a sickening sound from over there, almost like a crunch, and you would see what looks like the top of a human's head, however, strangely disproportionately sized to what a human's head should be. Like, I'm talking like 3 to 4 feet wide and like sitting above the grass line.
Is it like Arthur Haynes' head?
It is just like Arthur Haynes' head. And the sickening crunch, your mind starts to play with you, and you start to think that that sounds like teeth gnashing through bone. And I would like the four of you to make a sanity roll. Russell's not aware of it, it is behind him. God damn, everybody. Fuck you all.
Yeah.
Stupid bitches.
Hard success.
They all hard success that shit, which is what was required for them to pass this. In fact,
Well, no, Joel got an extreme success.
Do we still take any damage?
So unfortunately, you will only be taking one.
But we're each taking a damage?
Sanity.
One sanity lost.
Sanity.
As you come to realize in your mind, with that success, that it does sound as though it is biting down harshly on flesh and bone.
I think this Arthur Haynes is feral.
So what about its body? What does its body look like?
You can't see it. The tall grass is high, concealing everything but his like here, and you're kind of occasionally seeing the eyes kind of pop up, but not looking. It seems like they're very focused on whatever's below it.
I'm gonna go tap Russell's shoulder and point.
I'm trying to
in
shoot
direction. You have a gun?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Do you
I pull out that 1911 and I just hard shoot it. I'm not good with handguns, but I'm going for it. That freaked me out.
Take a shot. Yeah. You think it hits, and when it does, it kind of like lifts itself up, and you see its mouth covered with blood. It then kind of stops and kind of looks at you, and lifts up what appears to be just like a gnarly looking husk of a person that has been kind of like broken apart with like. It's almost as if they kind of broke the teeth in the body to like loosen it up and kind of push it together into a ball of a person, and it just pushes that down its throat, unhinging its jaw to do so, as its eyes kind of lock onto you. It's like the Saturn eating nuts. Yeah, no. It's the oh god, what is it? It's there's a famous painting.
Oh, I know what you're talking.
Oh yeah, the guy eating the baby, right?
Yeah. I think. Yeah, I think it's I think that's right. Anyways, it's like a psychotic look on the eyes that are staring at you specifically, Joel, as you shoot it, and it's pushing the just crushed body parts of
How
this
far
guy.
away is it from us?
Maybe 50 feet. Not very far.
I would love during this what seems to be multi-second interaction. Can I shoot one more time at it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Oh, you beat me to it. I was gonna put that.
Hits it square on. And when it does, it doesn't affect its mood at all. And it finishes slurping it down. You see where the bullet hit? It kind of tore this very strange looking tweed jacket as it comes up out of the brush. It stands about 12 feet tall. About half of that is his head. And it seems like his body kind of elongates back from the head. And its hands kind of almost drag on the ground. Like it has very big hands and very kind of like long, spindly arms. So like the two main things that are kind of oversized on this thing are the head and hands, very noticeably. Sorry, the music is. I just realized not the evil music, the happy music. We're supposed to be doing this part.
Well, I mean, we did all have hard successes, so it makes sense.
It's joyous. It's joyous occasion. This.
Yeah, we're just chill vibing.
It looks directly at you, Joel. And after like pushing that down its throat, it starts to slowly walk, and it starts to build up speed as it starts to move towards you. What would you folks like to do?
Am I alerted to this by now?
Yeah, Tracy said she walked over and tapped you on the shoulder. You kind of see the gun shoot as that happens, and kind of look over and see your very best friend kind of finish his meal.
Protection mirror. Protection mirror.
I'm gonna say you have to make another sanity roll too, since you're seeing it live and in a very different light than the last time. Fuck's sake! So it's a success, but it's not a hard success, which is what I required. So you will take a full halving of this, which will be 2. What I rolled 3. God damn it! Not even that bad. But yeah,
and toes down, brand new Scooby-Doo team.
It seems to be kind of like marching and then like building up speed to like start a canter and then kind of run directly at Joel. Unless you folks are doing something different.
I'm gonna shoot at it also. I know it doesn't affect it, but you know, I'm a one-trick pony.
Picture
But
time.
what about the protection mirror? Brandish the protection mirror at it. See if it
Great idea.
Well,
does something to
that.
it.
someone says shooting and they're shooting. Heat of the moment kind of situation. You hit it. Are you with an extreme success? Like I'm gonna give it to you. Like where do you want to shoot at it?
The head's the biggest part. So
Yeah, but is there
I'm
any
trying my-
part of the head that you want to shoot?
Oh,
at?
in particular? Let's see. I'm definitely going for an eye,
Okay.
Yeah.
like one of the big eyes.
It hits the eye, and surprisingly doesn't bounce off of it. It's what you were fully expecting to happen. Instead, it pierces the eye, and you see it pop, like just in a horrific way, and it kind of like dips back for a second, and when it pulls its head back to face you, you can see that the blood that's kind of exiting out of the eye hole is this like deep, ruddy red. And it almost looks as though it's already started to kind of like scab over on its face. Like the blood is already starting to kind of dry or coagulate.
Picture time.
Snip snap.
Okay? So it's still kind of like moving towards you. So we've got the shot from Joel, we've got the shot from Russell, we've got the picture from Robert. Strangely, when you take the picture, you can hear the renting of the film inside. It does the exact same thing that happened when you took a picture of the mirror. It will take longer than combat would allow for you to kind of like fix that jam, but you are not running, so that's a good note.
I really would like to use that protection mirror.
Who has
like,
the
face it
protection
on.
mirror?
I do, which is what I was about to. I was like, I'll pull it out. I'll hold it right in front of me.
Well, it's not you up. You're still pistol in hand, so this is kind of moment to moment. So, Tracy, are you going to try and get it off of him? Like, rush over to him and,
Yep.
like, okay. So then go ahead and give me, because you kind of have an idea of where it's at, but, like, probably not exactly, you know what I mean? So, kind of heat of the
I
moment.
don't care how deep I have to go into your pockets. I want this mirror out now.
This is going to get interesting. So, let's see. There's no search. So, yeah.
Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
I like sleight of hand. That's a good one.
Ugh, this is a bad one for me, but it's
Why did you
okay.
suggest that?
Why isn't it letting me roll things?
Are you editing it?
Oh, I am in edit mode.
Sanity?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Sleight of
Oh
hand.
man, they just announced the DLC.
I'll spend 16.
For what?
Really?
Night Rain.
Yep. Oop, that's not what I
Ooh.
meant. I meant to edit that. Now I'm not in edit mode.
The
For what?
Forsaken Hollows.
30.
It releases in May.
December. Oh, in May?
Wait,
So
2025.
I'm getting this.
December.
oh,
No?
I spent luck, and
She-
I'm
she
getting this mirror
pickpocketed
off.
me.
December 4th.
Yeah.
So, sorry, got distracted by somebody. Um, you
I spent
got
16
it.
luck to make it happen. Yeah.
It is in your hand.
I am facing it out towards this Arthur Hayne.
Okay. That's happening. And you are standing right next to Joel. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Who have I missed? Anybody? Ian?
I haven't acted, yeah.
Yeah, please do.
I mean, I would sort of advance up as well, but not as close as the other two. And honestly, like, there's not a whole lot for me to do combat-wise because he's mostly in like melee range. So I'm gonna pick up
Yell it.
some large
Yell
rocks
something. Yell something that Arthur Haynes would know at it.
Keep it the old Arthur Haynes.
What's a very Arthur Haynes thing to yell?
Oh gosh,
Arthur, I got a plan, Arthur.
Hey, look at this mirror.
Let's
You
look
have
at
his
2 mirrors
journals.
at the
Read a
same
quote
time.
from
Wouldn't
his
that be
journal.
fun?
Right? You have his
Um,
journals. You could read a quote from
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I would do that then.
Okay. You're just like
Okay,
panicked, like grabbing the book, reading, and it rushes straight towards Tracy and Joel. Joel, you're kind of like the pistol's fired. Just for kind of fortune's sake, I'm going to say that like when it fired, it seems that like again it was you missed. It was kind of like a bad roll. It seems that the next cartridge, like the cartridge didn't like fully extract, so it's kind of like stuck in a slide. And you see the shot that Russell hit, and you're kind of like, okay, exceptional. But it's still rushing towards you. Its eye kind of like weirdly coagulated, and it gets within about 10 feet of you, and you can almost smell its breath, and it's like rushing straight at you, and it stops, and everybody hears, coming from seemingly nowhere, a voice that kind of emanates out across the field, and it says, "Stop." But it almost sounds like a child's cartoon or like a Sesame Street-esque voice. It's like, "Stop," or something wild like that. It just sounds very tonally awkward. And the creature turns around, and starts rushing away from the field. It appears to be heading south, which kind of lines up with Russell's house.
Does everything line up with Russell's house? Would I have?
Creature.
Did you?
There's also
Did
a
you say
body
we
in
could?
his house.
Did you say we could tell where the voice was coming from, or was it just like a roundabout?
It seemed to just come from nowhere, thin air.
Okay.
And
Did it sound anything like the voice that Joel heard when he looked into the television? in
It
his own
sounds.
house?
Yeah.
sounded exactly like that,
Perfectly.
but only Joel knows that.
Yeah.
However, everybody's heard the voice now, so.
Goofy.
Yeah,
I would
so
go. I think
stop!
Joel would go genuinely pale. Like, I would get very like I'd be stuck in whatever position I heard that voice in. I'd be stuck for a moment.
Yeah, you're kind of like holding the pistol, and like a good 10 seconds kind of like goes away as the creature runs away, and you kind of realize that it's like it jammed, and you're kind of like looking at Tracy, who just slammed her hand into your pockets. I'm assuming it was in your like front side pocket, and just grabbed out the mirror. All of these happen so quickly. All of these things happen so quickly, and it's like the only thing that's really kind of holding your attention is what just happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be terrified, genuinely. Yeah, I wouldn't. My character wouldn't speak after that. There'd be a moment.
So, does anything in any of those Arthur journals mention a weird disembodied voice?
No. I don't believe so.
Okay. What do we do?
I mean, I know this is like really weird shit, but it sounds like a good thing. Something just came to save us. Right?
I don't know if it. I mean, it doesn't mean it's good. It's not. There's, evil things. There's good things. There's also things that are neither. There's also things that just have their own agenda.
Well, I think you're being like, in this particular moment, I was worried that the two of you would be killed. So I would say it's good that you were not killed. That this thing intervened.
Sure, but why?
Well, we don't know that yet.
If it can, it clearly controls that bobble-headed Arthur. So, if it's just letting him kill other people, we're probably out here to destroy it. Why not us? Who was also out here to destroy it?
Okay, so so there's two theories then. I think I'm hearing is one theory that you just put forth is that it's the puppet master, and the bobble-headed Arthur is the puppet. But I was thinking more like maybe it's another powerful creature that's set in opposition to all this problems that we're facing. I don't know which is right. I'm probably being too naive, especially in a John game.
There are 6 dead people in the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are also 5 live people in the field, and it's so weird that we weren't attacked, but they were.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We were attacked.
It stopped. It stopped it from attacking us. Something stopped it from attacking us. It could have stopped it from attacking them too, but it didn't. Why are we special?
Can I look into the protection mirror?
Yes, and I'll hold it up right in front of his face.
You see your reflection.
Okay. Judging from what I've seen in the other mirror.
Sure, yeah, no, it's a smart plan. Does anybody else look into the mirror?
The protection mirror?
Yeah.
I will, sure.
Yeah, I'll hold. You know what? Let's get in real close and we'll all look in the mirror.
Ooh, that's really cool.
Joel's good. He won't after hearing the voice. He's keeping himself a little distant.
I will say, Joel, there's a very strange sensation. You're kind of as you're kind of piecing everything together. It seems like the mirror being brandished and the voice kind of happened almost simultaneously.
Ooh.
Man, you just want to make me roll a sanity roll again tonight.
I just want you to know, your character's not dumb and would be able to piece it together. I definitely laid it on thick in the initial, but I definitely want to make sure it's thicker by stating it outright.
Yeah, no. I get it. I'm just... Oof.
You don't have to look in the mirror, nobody.
No, I'm not. Genuinely, I'm not.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'll start moving the bodies into one pile.
Okay. There's definitely not enough room in your meat locker for this, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
There was a whole funeral pyre thing that was out in the woods.
Just wait. Before we do that, though.
I'm joking. Trying to lighten the mood.
I would want to search the bodies for any kind of interesting artifacts or anything that would be occult related.
No, they just look like regular ass people who had guns.
Okay, they're out hunting and they got caught in a bad thing.
They definitely don't look like they were hunting. People don't typically hunt with pistols.
Oh, I'm sorry, they had pistols. That's right.
They can hunt with pistols. That is a thing that does.
A couple of them had rifles, but the one that Russell knew had a pistol at least.
Do they have any ID on them?
Oh, they do.
Okay. What
yeah.
are they?
It looks like according to their driver's licenses, which they all seem to have, it looks like they live just down the road from Russell or just up the road from Russell.
Okay, so they're locals. Why are they out here?
That creature did go towards my house.
They came from the south.
Mm-hmm.
They checked the tree. We're at the tree and we're talking. They saw you coming up, and they kind of brandished their weapons as you were approaching them. And then they ran away when they saw Joel and Russell coming up to you for whatever reason. And then they were met by the Arthur in the grass, the tall grass.
Okay.
So best guess is they saw something related to Joel and Russell, maybe a doppelganger down there, or of something of that nature. Came up to investigate it, saw us coming back and thought we were said thing that they were trying to hunt or run from or find. Then realized, oh shit, got the drop on us and ran away. And then this thing was coming from, assumably, my house at this point, because that seems...
Well, since you did it earlier and did a great job at it, I want to make sure you're clear that this is definitely a small town environment. So, what is the most likely situation? Occam's razor, this bitch.
Most likely situation? Assuming they were all home and seen me come up here with a group of people, they probably followed.
Maybe they didn't see you come up with it. Maybe they just saw a group of people.
That's true, yeah. Saw a group of people who they couldn't assume who it was, walking into the forest behind their houses around where the kids were. They probably came to check it out.
Formed up a posse, thought it might have been cultists.
That's true. That news would have been out by now. That's fair. So, these innocent people saw us, thought we were, doing these hijinks, then got caught in the aftermath of that creature. Who, I still want to point out, is probably at my house. And I look at Joel, I'm like, not to, throw anything out there, but can we move it back to your old house? I kind of like my house.
Yeah, for your sake, I hope it can move.
Yeah. So do we want to take the mirror and go fight this thing? Maybe see if the mirror will kill it? Or...
I don't know. I think if the mirror could kill it, it would have. Instead, it just seemed to, deflect it.
Maybe it's like an after, maybe it needs like a long-term effect to be able to kill it.
I don't know. I think it pretty clearly just yelled stop, and the thing stopped and then ran away.
In quite a voice, I would say.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, that's
I don't like that at all.
Stop.
That's fair.
Until you correct them, that's basically canon.
Yeah.
That's fine. I figured.
Not you. not you. Sorry, Chandler.
No, I do. I'm like, I'm not correcting them yet. I don't want to face that yet.
Valid.
I'm just saying, if you want to make up a different voice, is what I'm saying. Whatever you say goes.
Oh no, I like the cartoony, cloudy voice.
Sure.
It was supposed to be friendly.
Don't get too much into it.
You say that did you say that in character?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, where are you headed? Let's back to the happy music. I think we're out of harm's way.
We could
Happy
go
we're
farther
alive.
south and see if there were... Well, no, we said we saw 6 divots in the grass, right?
Yeah,
So all of them died.
There's definitely 6 dead people out here.
Well, okay. It's up to you guys if you want to try running after it. It seems like it's going towards Russell's house. I wonder if it was rummaging around your neighborhood and that's why a bunch of people got together with guns and was out in the woods hunting it, maybe.
Then why did they have that reaction to us as we were coming up on them?
They probably didn't know what the hell we were doing out here, and there were just gunshots that went off from our direction.
Yeah, okay.
And then they saw a cop.
They might have just been, neighborhood watching the shit out of this.
Yeah, they probably
And then
neighborhood
saw-
watched, saw a group of 5 people walk up here, got everybody together, came up here, then whenever I came rushing down, and
Well,
they
no,
were like, they got it.
what I'm saying is maybe the Arthur Hayneses was, doing some weird shit in your neighborhood, and they might have been going after it, and it might have been going after us.
Do Russell, do you know your neighbors well enough to know like what kind of people they are, or
Your call.
is anything strange going on in the neighborhood?
I mean, I talked to a couple of them. They come get me when they hear noises that they assume I can come home at night with. But
Mhm.
other than that, they're all mostly family people. They don't like to talk to me most of the time.
Okay.
I'm just kind of like, I'm the presence that's there if they need me for emergencies. If not, they're kind of leaving me alone.
There's
I like
also
it that
still
way.
the ketchup packet guy, but it sounds like that's less of a mystery now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the weirdest thing that we have seen is this Arthur Haynes thing.
yeah. That's the thing I've been seeing for like the last couple hours to a day.
That is something.
So, like, my gut says that that would be the thing to pursue. But I also would be very okay if you guys said, maybe we go look at something else for a while too, because that was really. I didn't. Yeah. I don't
think
know if
that
Amir's gonna be able to do that again.
I think I'd feel more comfortable if like the people that know how to use guns would maybe have like a shotgun or something more serious when going up against it.
There are two 30-06 rifles on the ground.
Yeah.
Pick them up. Pick them up.
Yeah, I'll take one.
I mean, if a cop tells me to hold a gun, I will hold a gun. Are you going to tell me to hold a gun, Russell?
No. That's why I
Okay,
asked
then
if
I'll
you
just
had
stand on the mirror.
experience shooting a gun before.
I said yes. I've gone
Oh, I didn't hear you say
hunting
yes.
with my dad, but I can't just do things on my own yet,
I was gonna say, they're the mayor's daughter.
right?
Uh,
He does most of his business in the woods with people and guns. Mm-hmm. Predating Dick Cheney by 20 years.
The Springfield rifles are just large game hunting rifles, for deer, possibly bears. And when you check them over, you would see that they are bolt action rifles, but they no, they don't have a magazine or a clip. So it looks like they just had like a pocket full of bullets.
Springfield's a single shot.
Huh? Yeah, bolt action.
Yeah. But they're
The
you have to reload
30-06
at each time.
Springfield is actually the name of the ammunition. It's not the name of the actual rifle. There are some that use that caliber of ammunition that are magazine fed. It's not very common. More often than not, it is just bolt action load from the feed. But they just basically had a pocket full of bullets. Probably pulled them right out of the box, chucked them in their pocket, and came out here. Is what it looks like. And I would say that it looks as though, like, during the firefight, the rifles probably dispensed, like, 3 rounds through. So they have, like, maybe 5 bullets apiece. So who wants those?
Yeah, I'll take one, and I guess I'll give one to Tracy,
Okay.
since she's the only other person that's been hunting.
I'd keep my pistol.
Got his
I have
pistol.
a 15 in rifle / shotgun.
I have
I
a
have
35.
Oh,
I have a 30 in. Oh, could I grab one of the handguns if we find them?
Oh yeah,
Go ahead, sorry.
didn't the guy that Russell knew had a pistol of some sort? Or
Yeah.
is that what Joel had?
Yeah, he did, but it got
Okay.
knocked away. You kind of look around for it. You can find it. It looks like it's completely empty. The revolver, a little bit quicker on the fire, and completely empty. There is, as you kind of look over the bodies and are pulling them away, you would have noticed, Russell, one of the bodies in content wording, self-unaliving. It looks as though one of the people actually just put the gun to their own head and pulled the trigger.
Jeez. What?
Yeah.
Fair.
They probably went insane because, like, I know that I didn't feel good looking at that, and I'm used to weird stuff.
Yeah, these people, especially if it got shot a couple times before he got all the bullets through?
Based on your kind of like just sensibilities and kind of understanding the situation, your buddy Henry was probably the first person who encountered them, and encountered it rather, and it rushed him. And based on the motion, it probably swatted the gun out of his hand and like broke his forearm in the process. Grabbed him by the shoulder and then grabbed him by the head and twisted. Like that is the only explanation that you can kind of posit on what happened to Henry. Seeing that might make somebody just kind of forget, extend it.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Like, especially if that guy was like a friend of yours, like a deep friend.
Yeah, like, oh man, we went to school together.
We went to school together. We used to play like, varsity football together, like that kind of shit. And like, our wives are sisters, right? Like, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, he definitely just didn't want to be around anymore. And then, it seemed like the others in kind of the midst of the fighting, dispensed some ammunition. The other pistols are empty as well. The only pistol that has any ammunition is the gentleman who, and it's got 5 of the 6 rounds remaining in it.
That one
I wonder
too,
if Niar, I'm gonna call it Nathan. The monster guy, as a thoughts child, whatever you want to call him. I wonder if he's canonically got any kind of like arch nemesis. Is that anywhere in the books? Or in the
No.
book that's about him?
Is there anything that you're finding online or kind of like in your own kind of positioning there?
No, I haven't looked yet. I'm just like, what has the ability to override like whatever the fuck is coming out of these mirrors?
Did you say
That's
Sure.
my
child?
What?
I'm in your character
Okay.
sheet, by the way, Clark.
Okay.
maybe
Did I be in my character sheet too?
Yeah, you can. I
Did
just
you
wanted to make
hand
sure
me
you
a-
understood if anything changed on it. That's why.
Oh, okay. I see. Yes, I have a
Did
possession
you hand
now.
me a pistol, Russell? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, the one with 5 bullets in it.
Yeah.
Ian, do you want a gun?
Yeah.
What is the difference between
Oh, never
spending
mind, we're
level
out.
and cash?
I forgot. Sorry.
Spending level is kind of like what you could get in a day and like kind of put towards something, and cash is like what you got in your pocket.
That's weird.
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah.
got quite a couple.
Also,
things.
sorry. This is something I needed to mention. The amount that you have in your pocket is probably like I think it might be in pounds sterling for some of you for some reason.
I don't know. I have
Um,
$80 cash in my pocket, and then my spending level is $10.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's shouldn't be 10. It should be higher than that. That's really weird.
That's why I'm looking
actually,
at this going, that's
I
odd.
might have it backwards. It might be $10 in your pocket, and 80 is what you could spend in a day.
Okay.
But in essence, though, it is wrong because that's like 1920s levels. You should probably times by 5 that amount. I think that
Okay.
kind
You're
of.
10 air.
Huh?
I will edit that.
I said, well, we were 10 air, like a billionaire 10 air.
10 area. I got you. I'm with you. Okay, sorry. It took me a second, but yeah.
Yeah.
Exchange. How much was $10 worth in 1920? $161 today. And
Ian, do you feel more comfortable with a rifle or a pistol?
I mean, a pistol probably, although not super comfortable with any of it. What would your best?
it's closer to 4 times that amount, but 5 times is fine. I'm just okay with that.
Okay.
Do these revolvers use the same kind of ammo as my revolver? The empty ones?
Same caliber.
Same caliber, yeah, 44.
Okay. Then I will give. Mine's a 38.
Sorry, 38.
Actually.
Yeah, 38 would be fine. I think 38
I'll
and 44 are interchangeable. I might be wrong.
I'll hand Ian one of the revolvers and some of my backup ammo for mine.
Okay. So what do I put in for the weapon? Just just put a revolver in.
Yeah, I can. You can do it in the listing there.
Compendium.
Uh-huh. And no, I'm incorrect. It is
Revolver. 38.
38 caliber.
41.
Yeah, 38
There you
caliber is what we got.
Okay.
38 specials to be specific. But yeah, I don't know why I thought 38s and 44s. No.
44 is a Magnum round.
357 Magnum and 38 Special can
Yes.
be interchanged safely. 44 and 44, and I mean 44 Special and 44 Magnum. Same weapon.
Yes. So wait, 38 is
38 is
gonna
what
be
we got, though.
But I don't. It doesn't show how to put it under the weapons.
just
area.
revolver, right?
You're using the wrong insert for it. There should be multiple inserts for the 38.
I found it.
Yeah, but when you pull it
Oh,
over, it should
I
also
see. Is it keeper rulebook or investigator rulebook?
keeper
Keeper. Okay, keeper.
should show up as a weapon there.
Okay. So it shows up as an item, but not. Oh, I do see it now. I do see it. Thank you.
Then you can edit the ammo to be whatever you have.
Sure.
Would
And
you
yeah,
say
so
you
you
split ammo so
You
that
should
we
each
have
have 5 rounds. So that's 5 rounds for Tracy, 5 rounds for Russell, and 5 rounds for the 38.
Okay.
got
Okay.
it?
Ooh.
And Russell, the rifle you're using here, it's not too dissimilar from the rifle you have in your car, the 30-06, except that yours has a scope, and this one does not.
Gotcha.
Okay, so basically it's the scene in Alien where Ripley tapes all the guns together.
Yeah.
You have weapons. Are we hunting down Arthur Haynes, or are we going back into the woods? Because Arthur Haynes apparently went back towards your neck of the woods.
I mean, ideally, I'd like to go back that way just to see if it is going around my house, to
Okay.
not have it around my house, and also to see if anybody else has done there. Maybe we can save a couple innocent lives while we're at it. Do some good.
Good call. Go ahead and make me a track roll or a spot hidden roll. And that's every single one of you. If the plan is everybody is going with Russell to kind of seek out, you're kind of forming your own posse and kind of like going to look out for this thing.
A track roll?
Track or spot hidden.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
And then I'm going to ask you a question, and I need to know the answer to it. It's probably around 3-4 o'clock by the time we're starting this segment of the situation here. How long do you think you would go before you decide to stop looking?
I'd give it max an hour for me if we don't see anything. We don't have like a
Same,
trail.
same. Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Yeah.
too.
If we
Yeah,
can't pick up on
that's
trail
fair.
in an hour, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we don't see anything in an hour, we backtrack
So,
it.
the first thing that you would notice, Russell, with that extreme success, is that there's no sign of a big-headed thing kind of maneuvering through the space. But you've seen this thing literally vanish from your sight before, so that's no indicator, right? What you do notice, though, is that your front door, which you're pretty sure you closed and locked, is wide open.
Yeah, I'm hitting there immediately.
Let's
Doors
go see if there's a dead body still.
Doors open. You enter inside, and you go kind of looking around. It looks as though somebody kind of just ramshacked this place, like completely tore it apart. And it also looks like the door was like pushed in and kind of like broke the door frame. So like you probably have like a deadbolt on or whatever.
Mhm.
Looking inside, the body is still there. But it looks like someone
Okay.
went through your house in kind of a hurried and almost panicked kind of way. Whatever did enter this place was something that had like a physical strength that was probably stronger than a normal person.
Yeah, definitely. Assumption would be the creature was looking for something. But the question is, what does it think I have?
A dead body.
Well, I mean, if it wanted that, it could have taken it. If you're hardly, looking for something like this, you're looking for something to take.
Yeah, but did
Well,
it ever look in the ice chest? Because we confirmed that it was in there. It was the ice chest open?
That room looks like it was
Maybe it didn't.
ransacked, so the presumption is
Yeah.
that it probably did check the fridge, unless it's like doesn't see fridges for some reason. This is
Maybe it didn't
yeah.
like that he was dead.
Or maybe it was looking for the mirrors and we had them. Who knows?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe it was looking for something. Maybe it was looking for something we got out of the tree.
Yeah. During your search here, is there a spot in your house, Russell, that would be like your secret hidey hole, like where you go to kind of
100%.
like a place where you can kind of like hide out, like and go like almost like a
Kind of like a safety room.
Like a safety room. Yeah.
100%.
It's open. And when you go check it out, you find Robert's body in there. But you just saw Robert's body in the fridge.
It's the other Robert. The second one from the second film.
Robert in here looks as though he has been pummeled to death.
So.
Doing good.
Okay.
Sorry, you only get 3 extra guys, Robert, so one more go, you're probably out of here. Huh?
Maybe the Robert was what broke in here. Somehow found its way to the secret room. And there was something in the secret room, or something that followed after him and killed him. And by my assumption I'm assuming I'm the only one that knows of my spot in my house, a copy of me that would know of such copy. I'm going to look at my uniforms. Is there any of my uniforms missing?
No. It definitely looks like the place was ransacked, though. Like, it looks like someone was searching for something.
Yeah. Someone was searching for something. None of my uniforms are missing.
And, again, Ian, Tracy, Robert, Joel, actually, sorry, let's correct that. Not Joel, and not Robert. Ian and Tracy. This hidey hole that you think Russell might be kind of like considering as super well hidden, it's not. Like, it definitely isn't going to be something you'd spot, but if you were looking for it, you would find it.
Robert is a journalist, so he's probably pretty good at finding stuff that he shouldn't.
True.
Well, at least the Robert that died in there. The Robert that you currently have with you sucks at it based on his role.
Well, maybe it's roll 20 and not me.
Hey, maybe he's tired. Have you ever thought of that?
All of these are great options. All of these are great. You know, maybe he didn't care that much to look, whereas the other Robert was looking for a safe place to hide. You know, lots of stuff could be happening here.
But that brings up the question of what beat him to death.
Probably Arthur Haynes.
That was my assumption.
He was eating.
Maybe.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe it was a double of Russell who didn't know that he was a double of Russell and was like, "Why is this guy breaking into my house?"
Okay.
Does anybody say good with
maybe it
medicine?
was.
Because if anybody's good with medicine, they might check the body to sort of find out like what kind of instrument was used for the blunt trauma.
I only have first aid. That's medicine. I think is like a 1.
Okay, first aid might do it. I don't know.
I mean, I could definitely walk over and inspect to see if there was like something similar sized in the room or anything of that nature. I don't know if you'd want first aid or spot hidden for something like that, though.
No, like, again, you just can tell that it was pummeled to death. Like, wait, I'm sorry, what are we trying to glean here? My brain.
So like basically like pummeled to death, but with what? Is it? With, was it
fists.
like a large rock or like fists? Okay, that's that.
Oh,
Okay,
Big-
that's what we wanted.
Big fists.
Bigger than normal fists.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty safe to
Yeah,
say.
Okay.
it was Arthur.
Okay.
like
it was
Arthur Haynes' fist.
Sorry, that's why my
Okay,
brain
yeah,
wasn't
the-
like tracking. Pummel, it very much in my
Yeah.
mind means with fists.
Yeah, those big old hands. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Hold up.
He caught these fists.
Yeah, he caught these. He was pugilated.
Well,
So
fuck,
one
now
one
there's dead Elric in my
one
house.
duplicate killing another duplicate of a different person.
Or the Arthur Haynes thing.
Well, isn't he a duplicate?
But yeah, that's what Andy's saying.
We
A
assume,
duplicate
yeah.
is killing other duplicates.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, yeah.
I know this is a weird question, but can we tell how long this creature's been dead? Like this Robert copy?
It's about 30, 50 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, so enough time for
Maybe, if you had to factor a guess, it was probably not long after you left that this individual
Okay.
showed up to this house.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. Well, shit. So I don't know, boys and girls.
Strangely enough, though, you feel like if you angle it right, you could probably get this other one in the meat locker with the other one.
Yeah, it's already got one of them. Might as well have two.
Wow.
You're not gonna have to go grocery shopping for like 2 years.
Just eat Robert Hudson's for a while, you know?
Could we like tie like a broom handle to my back, and then we hang the two other Roberts, and we just do like a little weekend at Double Bernie's.
That's so gruesome. I just
I
want to
like
say
it.
I object.
Like a Cerberus of Robert Hudson's.
Whenever you get arrested for that, I'm not bailing you out. I'm not in that one.
You killed your
Yeah, I'll
twin
stuff him
and
into
your
the freezer.
triplet.
There can only be one.
What are you talking about? They're not real.
They're not dead. Look, I can make a
You
move.
should have your siblings taxidermied.
Ooh.
I put him in my freezer.
They're in the freezer. As you're kind of like maneuvering about, you'd hear a knock on the door and say,
Oh.
Officer Baker! Officer Baker, are you here? And
Knock on the door.
you'd not really recognize the voice, but like it definitely kind of sounds familiar. It's like a neighbor, right? I'd like everybody who is not Russell to give me a intelligence check. I need extreme success on this.
Like that? Woohoo!
That was quite a Massachusetts
Soul's
accent,
got
by the way.
Damn.
Yeah, it sounded like the South though.
I did
So-
not expect that to be the case, but here we are. Here we are in uncharted territory. Yeah, so the guy, like, knocking on the door, and the voice, kind of look at this guy. And Joel, he looks familiar. Pretty sure the last time you saw him, he was being mangled by weird teeth and then shoved inside of a grotesque Arthur Haynes' mouth.
Neat.
Does the Arthur Haynes maybe only try to eat doubles?
I mean, he seemed like he was coming after us. So
Or the originals. Or
maybe not.
originals.
He was
Maybe
trying to kill us, but he wasn't trying to eat us at that point. But
maybe that's step 2 in the process.
I was about to say, I think that's very likely.
I heard gunshots, Officer Baker. Is everything okay out there? A couple of
Do not open that door.
Oh, the door's open.
It was already open.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I never got a chance to show this.
It definitely is not closable. Yeah, but he's not entering in because he hasn't been invited in. Not that he's a vampire
Yeah,
or anything, just You know,
I was
but
gonna say that's a vampire logic right there.
I
I don't know. Open
come
that. You
up
should
from the door and be like, "Yeah, there were some gunshots up there. I headed up there to check it out. Couldn't find nobody. I'm guessing it was just somebody poaching."
I think that I saw a couple of the neighbors kind of gather up, a couple rifles, and they headed off into the woods. It was raining pretty hard. I couldn't make out who was who, but yeah, really wild stuff, especially with all that cult, the whispers about cults and whatnot.
Yeah, that worries me too. And I point at my broken into house and be like, "I guess the cults
Oh.
target police as well."
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Everything okay though?
As far as I can tell, nothing's missing.
I'm gonna head back
My
home
biggest
then.
worries was my important stuff, but definitely keep your doors locked.
Will do, officer. It looks like it's about to rain again. Just saw you rush back into the house with that guide lady. See her around occasionally. And figured just check and see if you knew what was going on. Well, it looked safe, but then I saw the door and didn't. Well, anyway, don't need to bore you with my life story. I'm gonna head on home.
Okie dokie. I turn back around. Well,
He's dead.
look at the rest of the
No.
Yeah.
Joel's the only one who knows that.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
He's the only one that rolled the extreme.
after he left, I would say it. I would be like,
Okay.
that man was eaten.
So he might be a doppelganger.
Or if it's anything
the-
like we're seeing, it may have hunted at that group because they were doppelgangers.
Or, hear me out. Maybe that thing is being hunted by doppelgangers. That could
Maybe
be
it
thing
just depends
too.
on how it's made. Since we know there's now two entities in this group, maybe one's trying to kill the other, and one's trying not to get the others killed. And for some reason, that mirrors something to do with the not kill others side.
So many questions, right? Tracy,
Yeah, I don't think.
I want to.
Huh?
I want to decode. It would be great if you could help me with decoding the symbols, the Freemason symbols.
Yeah, let's go bother my dad.
Yeah, that sounds like a good thing because there's so many questions. We don't have many answers. Don't have the right answers yet.
It's like 6 o'clock in the evening, like 5-ish. You know, by the time this is all done, Tracy obviously going home sounds about right. Ian, you're going with her. Joel, you don't have a house to stay in. Russell, your door's busted
You're welcome
in.
to stay in my pool house.
But you're gonna need to fix that soon because if somebody comes wandering around in here, they might find a meat locker.
Yeah. How late's the hardware store open?
Oh, it's probably open till about 7. You can drive over there
That's
real
what I
quick.
assume. Yeah, I'd like to
I
go.
would
to the
offer to
hardware store and-
stay and help to get things set up because we did see someone break into Tracy's house last night, so I don't want to leave him high and dry.
For sure. And then Robert, are you going with Ian and Tracy, or are you going with Joel and Russell?
I'm so sorry. My wife walked in. What?
So Joel and Russell are going to the hardware store to get some fix-its for the door, so they can lock up Russell's house. Potentially have Russell stay in it. Maybe. Tracy and Ian are going back to Casa del O'Connell to see if they can't find a means of decoding Freemason cipher and trying to unlock the information that's kind of inside of the Necronomicon.
I will go to Casa de Mayor.
Okay. So
I'll toss Ian my keys so that they have something to drive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can you drive? Oh, you can drive a scooter.
Which is the same as a car, as we all know.
Perfectly similar.
What I will state. Oh shit. What I will state is it's very funny that the dividing line that has continued to formulate in the parties is exactly identical to the dividing line on the screen for people watching right now. Seems
Oh,
like Team
I
Tracy,
think mine's different. Yeah.
Ian, Robert on Team Tracy, and then Russell and Joel on Team Russell.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
hilarious.
you got Team Honk and you got Team Thunk.
So which one's which?
Thunk is the past tense of think, so that's me, Ian, and Robert.
There. Okay. So, Russell, if your on-hand cash is somewhere in the ballpark of like $50, I think it'd probably be about right for. It's probably less actually. It's fucking 1980s. I think I did the math wrong earlier anyway. I think it was like $10 is like $40 in the 80s, so it's 4 times the amount. So, anywho.
Yeah.
What would you say that you want to... Oh, fun fact about economy, too. I also noted that today's date, $10 in 1920s equals about $160, which means we're also 4 times the amount. Like, we are as far away economically from the 1980s as the 1980s are from the 1920s.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Oh, that's so bad.
The minimum wage is still $7.50, folks.
Fuck capitalism. Fuck it. Sorry to go on a rant there. Anywho.
Yeah, I'm just buying like lumber and screws and like enough to fix the door frame.
Yeah. Some like some like wood glue and some like filler, and then like you can just take the pieces that are kind of broken off, kind of put them on there, and then like just a whole new like lock mechanism. Boom, easy. 50. It's probably like $50 for everything you need. And then the two of you kind of get to work. I don't know if there's a skill for carpentry or like repairs like this, but I will let you roll it if it exists.
Let's see what we got.
Let's go with locksmith as one option. Oh no, it wouldn't be locksmith, would it? You're not trying to make a lock or open a lock.
No, because locksmith would be the physical lock.
You're just following the instructions in the book for sure. Let's just go
mechanical repair. Mechanical repair.
Let's just go ahead with mechanical repair. Yeah, you can go ahead and both of you, since you're working together, but also you're both working, you can make a check and you both have a bonus dice.
Okay. Let's hope this bonus die comes through.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no, 9 is the bonus.
Russell,
0 for Russell.
Russell, you managed to get it to fix, despite the fact that Joel is definitely not very good at this carpentry shit.
He's not helping.
But you get to a point where you're just like, okay, muscles, and you just kind of have him hold shit for you as you're like getting to work. It's like having an extra set of arms, just so long as you tell them what to do, right? But you managed to get this bad boy fixed up within an hour. You're pretty confident with it as it's set up that you can kind of sleep here if you wanted to. But with it being able to kind of push the door open like this, you're not sure if it's like super safe to do so. So it's your call on whether or not you want to drive. You're gonna have to drive Joel to somewhere to stay, regardless. How you want to kind of follow up on that is up to you. But the next beat for you will be kind of getting in the car and driving. Now Tracy and Ian, kind of look around and kind of search out the a potential cipher or page or code that would kind of help you with that. Since it doesn't exist at the house, you can't roll for it. But you would basically be spending like the better part of your evening after Amelie leaves.
Tracy, do you have any more cereal?
Yeah, always. It's never ending, I promise.
Fresh out of Mountain Dew, though.
We're gonna get.
Yeah,
we're gonna pop open a tab instead.
Okay. Yeah, you probably have tab.
Or that in your cereal, you fucking heathen. Have you heard of milk? It does the body good.
Can I ask you a question? What the fuck is the point of pouring a tab into sugar cereal?
Don't judge me, Ian says.
That's funny.
This kills two birds. It gives me some caffeine, and
Like-
gives me some food too.
And also some. Okay, what's
Might
the
as well
name
just pour
of?
coffee into it at this point.
Yeah, what's the name of the sugar substitute too?
Aspartame.
Yeah, there's just aspartame and fucking high fructose corn
Sugar.
syrup. We're literally living large here. This is good.
This is
This is
this
rich
is how I live
person's
my
house.
life.
Your dad doesn't come home at a relatively decent hour. I would say that Russell and Joel. Do you call ahead or do you just drive on over?
I'd call ahead.
Okay.
It's the mayor's house, you know.
Yeah, you get a call, Tracy. There's a phone call happening while you two are kind of searching through the office and kind of like probably on the downbeat here, kind of like fuck. I don't know where it would be. There are no Freemason books that you're finding that are readily available for you here.
No, but I know where there's a former Freemason, and we just have to wait for them to come home.
Yep. Phone call. Do you pick up the phone?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, honey.
O'Connell resident.
Hey, honey. It's me. I'm.
Hi.
I will be coming home this evening. I know you still have guests. You do still have guests, right?
Yeah, we were really super hoping that you would come home though, because I have a project that you could really help me with. You know, it'd be really cool if you did that.
I apologize. I'm actually calling you from Boston right now. I this morning got a call pretty early. Had some business I needed to attend to. I'm only staying overnight. I will be back tomorrow, and I'll have the day off if you want to spend some time talking or catching up. It's definitely been a pretty wild last day, and I'd like to talk to your friends a bit more than I had an opportunity for.
Okay. All right. Then I'll see you tomorrow. I'm having them stay over again tonight. Just because they still don't have another place to stay.
Seeing as they saved your life, I'm totally okay with that, honey. Not a problem.
Okay.
Just, if you ever feel in danger or anything, know what to do. Run as fast as you can. Okay?
Absolutely. Yep, and run to the police. Yes.
That's right. Okay. Well, sorry.
Russell might actually be here tonight. I don't know if he's staying, but he's gonna come over and hang out with us for a little
Talk
bit.
about
too,
that Middleton, the captain over there.
Yeah.
Oh, it says Cyberpunk Red still in the thing. Thank you for spotting that, Josh. Call of Cthulhu. That is
This has
that,
been
Question
super
mark?
red.
that is funny. It is not Cyberpunk. And all of the things. It's definitely been Cthulhu. Sorry.
Very
That's-
opposite of Cyberpunk, actually.
That is just a me being silly Billy. So focusing back up. Sorry. The next call that you get, which is probably 10 minutes or so after, and you kind of like this is where you kind of resign to the kitchen and start kind of like serial horrors and abominations from Ian.
And and then the Doritos, because the
Oh,
Cool
yeah, hell
Ranch.
yeah.
I'm busting out all the bags of Cool Ranch because we're all
got
gonna be
the-
together at my house
It's got the
tonight.
old logo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Russell would call ahead and have that conversation if you'd like.
Yeah. Just making sure you guys were still alive over there. I'm bringing Joel back. We got the door
Yeah,
fixed.
Yeah,
Thankfully.
we're busting out the food. My dad's not gonna be home tonight, so we can just have the whole house to ourselves and not have to worry about bothering him and stuff. Even though I kind of want to bother him, but we're gonna do that tomorrow. He'll be back.
Okay. I will
You-
be on our way then.
You arrive at the house, cop car parked out front on the street side, and you wander on up to the house, which we have the map for. We can move back to if you want. And promise there won't be any fighting so far. Oh, it's been on DN mode this whole time. That's funny. Too funny. But yeah, we've seen most of the map, so totally cool that you're seeing.
And with
more.
my dad not being here, like it might be even better if people just took the extra bedrooms tonight instead of staying in the pool house.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's party with the officer.
Yeah.
But yes,
Oh, it's doing the shadow thing. God damn it.
it is doing the shadow thing.
Not for me. Oh, now it is.
Yep.
And my dad's there. And 2 copies of this.
Yeah, there's 2
It's
maps.
a doppelganger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if there's 2 copies and it's one map, the other map, that's fine. That's not the doppelganger. That's just so I don't have to continue to move from level to level.
Wait,
Yep.
is Margaret Thatcher still here?
Margaret Thatcher is not here. She's in another game, actually.
That's right. We saw her on Friday.
Oh,
Nice.
did you really
I'm
use
glad
the
that's
same
getting
token?
used.
That's funny.
So,
Around 8 o'clock, you would hear, you'd come in and you'd all be there.
yeah. We got the door
That's
fixed,
what happened.
thankfully.
Oh, that's good. Although it probably could just break through whatever you did. But, at least
mean, I
raccoons won't
something.
get in your house.
Yeah, I was more worried about like a random person walking in and then going into my meat freezer,
Yeah, that would be
was
pretty
the-
bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be real hard explaining my way out of that one.
Yep. Anyway, so what do we want to do tonight? Do we want to just chill, or do we have things that we want to talk about, plans we want to make for tomorrow? Like, what's going on?
That's
I
a good
could try
question.
cooking for you guys. I'm not very good at it, but I can try.
Sure. Sounds wonderful.
She's gonna do her best. I don't even know what she's got in the fridge.
As you're kind of like searching the house, kind of getting stuff together, putting food out on the table, getting stuff ready, you would hear the garage door kind of open and then hear a car come in. Tracy, this is a sound you've heard dozens of times before. It is Amelie and her van.
Amelie? Maybe she can cook for us. She's so much better at it. I don't really like her, but like,
She'd come around after putting her coat up as you're kind of like starting to, express that, and she kind of looks at you and says, Your father called. He's in Boston on business. I am going to be staying here and hosting, helping you host.
Okay.
Hello
Yeah, I
again.
was gonna try to cook, but it's probably better if you do for like literally everybody's sick.
Absolutely, of course. And hello again, everyone. I'm sorry, I don't know you. Still wearing a uniform. I presume she kind of goes. Were you here the other night when Tracy was?
Yeah, that's Officer Russell Baker.
No, I wasn't.
Oh,
I'm not part of the Topfield Police. I'm part of the Middleton Police.
Yeah,
understandable.
he was
Cool.
one of the. He was actually the one that asked me to take him out into the woods initially, so that's why he's back here with us. Because there's been some weird stuff that we're looking at, and it's cool. But
Sure.
so Russell's just here.
Reach under
Dad
the-
knows.
Reach under the counter, grab some pots and pans, and kind of set them out, and kind of look at you. It's like, it's none of my business. Totally fine. No problem.
Hey, Amelie.
Hmm.
Do you know any like Freemasons or something? I've got a little project I need help with, but like kind of need some insight. And Dad's not here.
Yeah, your dad used to be one. He doesn't talk about it much, but it was back, 70s? You were really young. I think your mom was still around?
Yeah.
Sorry to bring that up.
Mm. Okay, well, if you don't know.
I'm sorry, no, I don't have many friends outside of work. And she'll kind of get to it and start cooking. Same.
Whatever she's gonna make is be like 100 times better than anything I'm gonna make. So like, you guys should be thankful she showed up.
As you're kind of like sitting in the living room, it's been a long day. You've been huffing it, like traveling around, kind of, and the like. Like everybody make a Constitution roll.
Oh, yeah, yo. Holy
Oh,
moly.
Okay.
Russell.
Come on.
So
Oh.
Robert and Tracy, you're tired. Like it's definitely like 8 o'clock. You've been kind of up since early, running around. It's starting to hit, and the tab is definitely doing the caffeine trick. Russell, you are built of fucking machinery. Apparently, you are a goddamn machine. And Joel, standing toe to toe with the that thing definitely has certainly kept you awake. But the other two, it feels like you're probably going to be getting sleepy tired in like the next 30 minutes to an hour at most. So as you're kind of waiting for food, feel free to have any discussions you want to, and then do that.
Yeah.
If
I wanna
nobody
kind of, like-
addresses Tracy like directly, she's probably going to pass out on the sofa until food's ready.
Yeah, and if you kind of set some things out, like on the table, Ian, you kind of like set the books out. You're kind of looking at them. You're trying your best to kind of like figure out the code of the Freemasons book, but you're just like every so often kind of just like, But I am going to give you an attempt to actually roll it if you'd like to try.
I would like.
I would say that this would fall, like if this was Cyberpunk, I would just say roll cryptography, and it'd be the first time I ever said that out loud. And that would have been a great point. But what I will say is that this is going to be a just raw intelligence, I think, is probably, and I need a hard success or better.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's not a hard success.
No, you definitely start to see patterns, but you're not really getting anything. Like, you're not nothing clicking. Like, you see patterns, but it's not like the words are kind of coming to you. The instructions.
Okay.
What makes a hard success again?
It's half.
Half, and then fifth is extreme.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys also lay out all the other items that you have? This would be the protection mirror. The
Yeah,
broken
yeah,
hand
yeah.
mirror from
No,
the
it's
forest.
kind of like a little,
Okay.
Crime.
forensics,
The-
crime scene stuff. Yeah.
And just so we have it, to make sure we have a stock of what the crazy Resident Evil-esque items are, that would be the broken hand mirror from the forest, the scratched the fuck up wooden hand mirror from the Henry house, the cross that was found in the Henry house but was for the Revels Manor, specifically the fireplace that still remains. A copy of the Freemason book, and then what was the other item that my brain is not putting?
We have the Necronomicon and
Necronomicon.
the about
And the Rebels Bible. Or
Rebels
was it-
Bible.
What was the one that you said after the Necronomicon?
There was like it's the one that's like Azathoth and his child something or other, whatever.
Oh,
his name is.
right. The one that's specifically about Nyarlathotep.
Nathan, yeah.
Nathan, as we're calling him.
If
Nathan.
Tracy wakes up, she's gonna like have a little thought and be like, we should try to use the protection mirror on every mirror in my house.
Mm,
My dad had some weird stuff in his library too, so
yeah. Robert, can you take a picture of these items?
Yes, does it?
You got it. And then does somebody actually go around and start doing it? And Robert, once you've got the pictures taken, you're kind of like, I need a bed now. Because at this point, you've been served food. The food is good, but it's nothing like crazy out of the ordinary. I would say for people who don't get like a regular meal, like a home cooked meal, it's definitely like. But
Yeah.
for everybody
I love
else,
that.
like it's kind of
like sandwiches and stuff.
no, she
You would
she
just
definitely
throw
brought out
into
a
it.
pot and pan. I think it's probably like spaghetti bolognese and like
Oh,
some corn and
Hell yeah.
probably like garlic toast.
oh man, he's
All
going
of
down.
the
He's got the
carb.
bolognese on his like beard and mustache, goatee, and
Well, you gotta have
going.
garlic toast with
Was with the spaghetti bolognese, yeah.
yeah. The
definitely.
corn's
Yeah.
weird. Like
The
for
corn
most-
is kind of weird.
Oh wait, no!
out of place.
Don't tell me
But
that the
it's
corn is
corn
normal
seasons.
spaghetti.
It's the-
Like you told me, fruit always goes on bowls, fucking on counters. You guys are crazy. You're crazy.
No, corn doesn't
Fruit
always
does go on
corn
bowls on
doesn't
counters.
usually go with spaghetti.
Yes.
But it's also autumn, which means that there's probably an abundance of corn in the supermarkets right now.
100%. But yeah, you guys kind of smash the food up, and Robert, like I said, you are tired. Tracy, you're kind of like groggily, kind of like getting through it. But like afterwards, it's like right back to the couch, sleepy times. Let me move my cat for a second.
Are we?
I'm
Are we
gonna
doing that?
give
I
the
thought
mirror
that
to-
Tracy and I. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Ian to look for mirrors in my house.
Sure.
So I would specifically look for any mirror that looks like it's not made of glass but of steel.
Do you
You
go
can
on your
do
own
every
hunting
mirror.
for it, or do you ask somebody who might know where they're all located because she cleans the house?
Yeah, you
Uh.
can ask Amelie. She's harmless.
Oh,
Yeah, and
okay.
then Tracy basically goes back to Hongshu.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hongshu Island.
Robert, do you ask anybody where you can get to sleep? Because again, you are bog tired. John. Thanks, Shimby.
He would have sat back down on the L where he is right now and probably just passed out.
Passed out there. Cool. So Amelie will kind of like see the situation, and she'll go like she's moving towards something, and then Ian, you cut her off and say, "Hey, can you help me?" However you want to do it.
Yeah. So I know this is strange, but I'd like you to show me the mirrors in your house that are not made of glass.
Oh, it's not my house, but I can show you the mirrors in the house for sure. Absolutely, not a problem.
Okay.
Well, wait, I'm sorry. Not made of glass.
That's right. I know it's strange.
I don't think we have any. I can show you all the mirrors in the house, though. And she would kind of like
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
lead you on a kind of patrol through the house and kind of like take you everywhere that she knows there to be a mirror. And she would stop at the top of the stairs, and she'd say, like, once you've kind of gone through them all and realize none of them are steel mirrors, they're all regular mirrors. And even so, like, putting the mirror up to it doesn't do anything. Just to double check.
But I would still inspect the mirrors carefully.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even still.
And like put the protection mirror up to it. Yeah, 100%. Totally chill. None of them break. Nothing crazy happens. But she would ask you for your assistance. Can you help me get the linens? Just so you all have, since some of you are sleeping on the couches and love seats.
That's very generous. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Sure.
And so the two of you would kind of lumber back down with pillows and blankets. And Robert, you're asleep, and you'd kind of feel like a strange bit of warmth in the midst of this. Tracy, likewise.
Ian tucks you in.
She would actually look to Joel, who appears to be the strongest. Amelie would. Says, you think she's okay here, or would you mind carrying her to her bed?
I'd carry her to her bed.
Thank you so much. And she'd kind of lead you in, make sure she gets into bed okay, tuck her in. Joel, you had a pretty strong relationship with your mother. And there's a very strange sense that Amelie, like, I don't know, just something about her. She seems to be kind of like looking at Tracy, kind of caring for Tracy in this way. If she's just doing it because she's the help, the nanny, she's very good at her job, and she's very passionate. Well, very focused on Tracy's well-being and make sure that she's tucked in it, and looks at her the entire time in a very passion.
I think I would ask how long she's been the nanny around here.
Well, since before her mother left. Not long before then.
How long ago did she leave?
About 2-3 years ago.
Missing your mom during your rebellion phase must have been a weird time in this house.
Might have been longer. Time flies. But yes, I hope so. These just feels special. I was raised in a family that didn't have much room for care or concern. And she's saying this as she's closing the door and kind of exiting Tracy's room. And then kind of in that hallway in between, she would say, and I feel like Tracy's going to get a lot of that from her father.
Yeah, he didn't seem the most attached.
He can be kind of a selfish. but he's a good man.
I don't doubt it.
The
Yeah, I'd start walking back to the living room.
Absolutely fine. The scene cuts. Russell, you're kind of like, looking at Ian, kind of going through the stuff, not sure where you can help out. And Tracy, you're parted off to your room.
I'm passed out.
Yeah. And Robert, you're passed out. And whatever happens with everybody else doesn't really matter anymore. We're focused on you, Robert. This last, say 15 or so
Stop it.
minutes, this is for you, buddy. You're sleeping. You ever have like a really vivid dream? Like, you feel like you can change the things that are happening in the dream, but you also feel like this dream is for real?
Yeah, you're talking about like I know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's time to have one of those for you, buddy.
Fuck.
You feel cold. Then
Right.
you feel a strange warmth, almost like a blanket was laid over top of you. Inspect what that feeling is, realize it's this dark material, black cloak.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
You hear screaming coming from the basement. There's a basement? There's a basement. Recognize this room? This is the Henry house's living room. Not on fire. Well, not yet. But you hear screaming from the basement. The screaming sounds familiar. It sounds like you. But it's not you. You're right here. Or
I mean,
are you? It's very scary hearing yourself scream in the basement where you're not at, but where you could be. Do you want to go to the basement? Or do you want to leave this place? Get away from it all?
I want to go to the basement.
Alright. Down into the basement. A strange glow, almost like a television set, gone down.
Hmm.
The screaming's still going, intermixed with an occasional gurgling, or like spittling.
Hmm.
And when you make it down to the bottom of the steps, whatever's happening down there doesn't seem to be affected by your presence. Almost like you're, ghost of Christmas past, walking on down there and nothing seeing you. You think that at first, until it turns and looks back at you. This figure is completely dark, pitch black. Not like it's colored black, like, or it's wearing black. Like, it's not like a figure that seems to have, like, a tone to them. It is darkness. And when it turns and looks back at you, you see the face of a smiling, almost like a weird, like, Disney mascot staring at you. And it says, "Oh gosh. Another one?
Gorge.
Another one?" It says. What do you do in this moment? I'm not making you roll a sanity roll until the dream's over. But this would be a normal occurrence, and this is also accumulative towards the sanity roll you will be making at the end of this. Do you run, or do you stay? It looks like the you that's down here already is being punished.
I'm gonna say.
And sorry, I want to clarify
Sorry.
that. I want to clarify that really, really. It looks like it's
Okay.
like the you that is down here is bent over the couch, the seat that was down here before, and was being spanked.
Okay.
Like not in a weird sexual way. Sorry, apologies. I want to make sure that that's clear because obviously that has connotation. I want to make sure it's clear. It's like
No, I figured
okay,
it would be a.
okay. I just want to clarify for people watching, and also I saw some looks. Just wanted to make sure that people don't think I'm weird.
It was jarring.
Sorry. Also,
Um,
if ever I cross a line, you please let me know. I will stop immediately.
No, we're fine. I would say, are you the one that stopped the bobblehead band?
You ask your question, and you realize that you are not answered. Instead, its hand reaches out towards you, and it's like that dreamlike vibe. Like it's coming at you and getting closer, but the world is like pulling you apart. Like it feels like reality is kind of like stretching you away from this circumstance. And in this moment, do you take the opportunity to realize that it is going to probably manhandle you in some way and try to retreat, or do you remain?
So I'm like at the top
Foot
of
of
the
the steps.
stairs.
Yeah,
Like,
you're at the foot of the steps. You
oh, the
came
foot
all
of
the
the
way.
steps all the way
Yeah, you
down.
came all the way down, and it turned around and said, "Oh gosh, another one," and then reached out towards you when you asked your question. And it's doing that weird kind of dreamlike thing where, like, the world feels like it's kind of becoming longer, and its hand is kind of trying to
Yeah,
breach past that.
I'm gonna do that thing that we all do as kids and run up on all fours.
Yeah,
the,
absolutely,
the
absolutely.
stairs.
I love that. I love that detail. That's really good. So you rush up, and it feels natural for you to run in this way. By the way, almost like we've seen this happen from one of these before. And you rush out. It feels faster. It feels good. You get to the top of the steps, and you feel like you just got to get out of here. Right? Like the vibe is definitely fucked in this place, as it always has been. The screaming continues, momentarily stopped by when you were here, and you get outside, running around in the woods. In your heart of hearts, in your mind, where do you feel like the safest place to go would be?
So I'm at that house.
Yeah,
Maybe that tree.
I guess a better question I would ask.
Okay.
Who would be the person you'd want to go to help you and rescue you? Who's your savior?
That's a tough one. Out of this group, maybe.
Just in general.
Oh, in general. Fuck. Put me on
It
the
could be
spot.
anybody. It could be somebody who's amongst your number. That's totally fine as well.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it into the group because it's kind of like this whole situation is around this group.
Yeah.
So I would probably say Joel because he's been selfless technically. Like, yeah, Russell's a cop, so it's his duty, but Joel isn't.
Okay. So you start thinking about Joel and focusing in on him. And the last place you can remember seeing him was here at this house. You remember being here at this house. And so you kind of move aside, kind of start looking around for him. Very focused on this. Like it feels like there are other people in the forest with you that are maneuvering around and walking around. And every so often you think you see Joel, but it's not Joel. But you're pretty sure that there's someone there. It's that kind of like strange confirmation bias, right? Like you're thinking that you're surrounded by people in this wood, and like your mind is kind of playing tricks with you, especially in this vivid state where it feels like you're changing the reality of the dream, but you just can't seem to manifest a Joel. You're pretty sure he's here. You just don't know where, and so you're looking for him. Then the house starts burning. and you're pretty sure you see somebody run out of the house very quickly in a black cloak just like yours. And they seem to be running south. Do you continue looking for Joel and stay here with the burning house? Or do you follow the cloaked figure? Or do you think about someone else to try and save you?
I think I would chase the cloaked figure.
Rush after him. And in doing so, you realize that you're being followed. But you also realize that it's not following you. You just happen to get on the kind of the wagon train here, so to speak, kind of in the middle. Something left that house. Something was near that house and left that house. And it's chasing this cloaked figure. And based on the way it's running, just like you were not so long ago, and also just based on its features, you think this is you from the basement. The one that was being punished by this strange entity. Keep going? Or do you want to try and get out of the situation, especially knowing something's pursuing you?
I can just keep running.
Yeah.
The same way, because it's running at me, right?
Yeah. Eventually, come to a road. Just as you're about to cross it, something overtakes you. Feel it grab you, slam you down onto the ground. You look up, you see his face, Arthur Haynes. Massive, gargantuan, large hands, slamming you down onto the ground. And as you look up at it in horror, and you feel in this moment like all of your power in kind of like this dream state is now just pain. There are bright lights that seem to come up out of the forest. And you see these bright lights glowing. Around them are eye sockets. It almost looks as though dying, decaying flesh comes away from these glowing eyes, almost melting. And yes, it's very much just Chandler's image, by the way, there. And it rushes towards you, this face. And you feel it hit you. Feel it hit you really hard. And then the dream ends for you. You're still in a state of rapid eye movement. You're still unconscious. But the way that you remember it when you will wake up, it will very much be the case that it's like the dream is still there and you still have the memory of it. Based on the sanity roll, will determine whether or not you keep that memory or not. I need you to make a sanity roll. And yes, it's going to be a hard success requirement here as well. This is
I'm reloading roll 20.
Absolutely. This is a mindfuck. Because realizing what's happening here, it could be the case that you might think that you are them. You know what I mean?
Damn. Well,
just a regular success. Okay, so go ahead and roll a d6. And add 2.
Ooh.
Clutch ass 1. Because that could have been a fucking break. That's super good. So he rolled a 1 on the sanity roll I just asked. So you'll lose 3 sanity. And as I will understand it with that failure, everything kind of tracks in your mind, but it's going to leave you with a lot of questions, which I hope that it did just in general, right?
Yeah.
You get what I'm insinuating here, right? Or what the dream insinuates?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so. That I would
You were
dreamt
seeing
the
through the vision
yeah
of the one
yeah
that
yeah
Russell ran over with his car.
right yeah okay. I didn't.
You
You made me
effectively
second guess it when you said, "I hope you get it."
okay. No, it is that basic. Yes,
Okay, yes, that's what I thought.
that's
Yes.
very much what I'm trying to insinuate here. And when you're waking up, you also realize it's probably like 3 in the morning, right? And by this time, probably everyone else has gone to sleep. For everyone else, it's going to be a pretty boring night. Sorry, you're going to be looking at a book and trying to figure out a code. You're not going to figure it out. Joel, unless you had anything you wanted to talk to Amelie about, which I assume not, based on our last interaction. He doesn't have much more for you. And Russell, this house is boring, but at least it's not being attacked by huge-headed monster professors. Um,
Have a
Amelie,
really nice TV though.
Amelie will show you uh, Joel and Russell to the upstairs where there are guest bedrooms, two of them. Normally, she would have stayed in one of these two. Where she stays, you can't be certain. Um, Out of character and above table, she's sleeping in his room.
Dad's room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed.
Right. And yeah, for you, Robert, like it's for the remainder of the night, it's kind of like a strange kind of staring at the ceiling, restless, not really wanting to wake anybody up, but also kind of like struggling with your thoughts on that. And not sure whether or not you are them or they are you, or why you're seeing this at all. And that's where we'll end the session for tonight. Thanks for watching those that did, and we will see you next Tuesday as we continue our Better Angels. Not Cyberpunk. I'll make sure to notate that. I don't know why I didn't do it. I'm a silly goose.
We'll call it not cyberpunk.
Not Cyberpunk. It's
You
Call
see,
of Cthulhu.
I thought this was Cyberpunk the whole time.
Oh, right. It is.
Right?
It has been. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.